Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall with another strange story about the world of the macabre. A very real world, by the way. Because if you think about it, haven't you said to yourself, I can't believe it, or that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard? Behind such reactions, there are explanations of a sort. Some make sense. Others defy explanations because we huddle together in our small world, which is only a small part of an infinite universe. And nobody knows what unknown influences can change the course of our lives. For Joey O'Hara, it began not with an unknown influence, but with a policeman. Our mystery drama, The Three Elders of Lifeboat Landing, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by Allied Van Lines and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. What began innocently enough, many of us have been stopped at least once for exceeding the speed limit, was to lead Joey O'Hara into an experience so devastating that until now it could never be told. And even now, names have been changed. The origin of the experience was at a lunch between Joey's brother, Phil O'Hara, and his client, Ross Randall.
I'm glad it's over with and that we won.
You saved me from a whopping fine and maybe even a jail sentence. You're a very good lawyer, Phil.
Thank you. Tax cases are tricky.
Well, I assure you, Phil, my accountant and I were certain those entertainment charges were deductible. Now, I'll tell you what I'd like to do. Would you and Mrs. O'Hara be my guests for dinner sometime soon in Lifeboat Landing?
Oh, that's not necessary.
No. But will you?
Well, we'd be delighted.
I mean, maybe you could leave the city mid-afternoon, and depending on the weather, we can play around a golf. Or a few sets of tennis, if you prefer that. Then your wife can join us for dinner at the club.
Fine. Tennis, weather permitting.
No problem. We have a bubble.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought they cost a mint.
Well, money's no problem in Lifeboat Landing. What the village wants, it gets.
And pays for, of course.
In proportion to a person's income. Lifeboat Landing is ideal, Phil. I know you'll enjoy seeing it.
Well, I look forward to it. Carol and I, we have 2 small children, and we've been thinking about moving out of the city. School's expensive, and we think we'd like to have them grow up in one of the suburbs.
Well, Lifeboat Landing is not exactly a suburb, Phil. We're a village of 4,000 in southeastern Long Island. Actually, it's more rural than suburban. Beautiful homes, clean air, no crime.
Really? No crime?
None. Now, if you and Mrs. O'Hara have any interest in moving out our way, I don't think there'd be any problem.
Just bring the money to the real estate agent.
Not quite. First, you have to be approved by the 3 elders.
Oh? Like being okayed by a private club?
Well, kind of yes and no. It's an integrated village, but the 3 elders...
Who are?
Overseers, if you will. They decide if a family is suitable for us and we for them. Only then is a family allowed to buy property in Lifeboat Landing.
Well, isn't that discrimination?
We refer to it as selection.
I see. And what happens if one of the 4,000 strays from the beaten path?
It's not a beaten path, Phil. It's an organized, disciplined, and worry-free way of life.
Yeah, but what if someone gets out of line? Then what?
The 3 elders get him back on line, or he leaves.
Sit down, Joey. What's on your alleged mind?
You've been editing this newspaper so long, you don't know a news story from a promotion for Aunt Lily's Golden Grits. You know what's on my mind, Frank.
Yeah.
And what happened to those 2 guys? And what about the cashier who was plugged and left for dead on the bank floor and was up and around the next day? I saw that myself before a guard showed me the door.
Well, how do you know it's the same cashier?
Oh, come on, Frank. I've been cashing checks in Lifeboat Landing for years on my way to Montauk for fishing. It's the same teller the holdup guys laid out.
Well, how do you know that? We don't have a picture.
Oh, little Joey's got big ears. A pal of mine's a conductor on the railroad. He's been taking tickets from the guys who get on at Lifeboat Landing, and he hears them talking about the holdup. No question the cashier was killed. But the next day, he's back at work. Same cashier. And from what my pal overheard, the description fits.
It's a miracle. Now, look, Joey, run along and play. Forget whatever's bugging you. It's months ago. So the cashier's okay. Good. Now go away.
And the two stick-up guys? And what happened to them? They were caught by the police of Lifeboat Landing, but where are they?
Well, who cares? In jail, probably, or sent upstate.
But they haven't been. Since they pulled the stick-up, they've never been heard of. And that doesn't grab you? Frank.
Now, let me give you some advice. I've been sitting at this desk for a long time. Lifeboat Landing's unique. Nothing that happens out there ever gets reported. I mean ever. Not by the island papers, not by us. Now, maybe that's because nothing ever does happen. If that's wrong, I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I do. I'd be a lousy newspaper reporter if I couldn't smell out a story.
You know who Mr. Lloyd is, don't you?
Yeah, assistant to the publisher. What about him?
He lives in Lifeboat Landing.
Hey, then maybe he can help me.
You want to be out of a job?
What?
I knew about your interest in those guys, so I spoke to Mr. Lord. He told me politely not to waste my time or yours on a petty felony.
But the two guys disappeared.
I said as much to Mr. Lord. He just smiled and said he assumed they'd been dealt with.
What does that mean?
Well, he said he didn't know.
But someone must know.
Joey, listen to the old ostrich. Keep your nose out of Lifeboat Landing.
Or else I get the old heave-ho.
Or worse.
Let me help you, darling.
Sure, thank you. Oh, what a lovely room.
Yeah, this is the grill. The main dining room is upstairs. Nice, isn't it?
What are those cages out there?
They're platform tennis courts. The pool is just beyond them, and the golf course winds around it along the shoreline. Hey, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the tennis bubble as we drove in.
Very impressive. This place must cost an arm and a leg.
Would you believe $500 a year for everything except food and drink?
It can't be.
Yeah, Ross Randall told me. He ought to know. And the food is excellent. I had a late lunch here with him. I've never tasted better scallops.
Is he joining us?
Yeah, any minute. He stayed on in the sauna. He's having a rub down. I showered and I came up to look around. Yeah, you are right, Carol. It is impressive.
Are we staying here or are we having dinner at Mr. Randall's house?
I don't know why.
Well, if we're serious about moving out of the city, I'd like to see the inside of one of these elegant homes. I didn't see anything we could afford. I wandered around a bit, and this village is one estate after another. The houses must cost a fortune, so you can imagine what's inside of them.
Yeah, I'm glad we had a chance to see the place.
You told Mr. Randall we've been thinking of moving out of the city.
Yeah.
And he's pushing Lifeboat Landing.
He's not pushing it, Carol. You move here by invitation.
I don't like the idea of someone passing judgment on whether or not we're good enough for a place like this.
Judgments are passed every day by each of us, darling.
Don't sound like a lawyer. You know what I mean. Why can't we live where we please?
We can, but not in Lifeboat Landing unless the three elders say we can.
Phil, that's not democratic.
I agree. It's autocratic. But can you put down these benefits?
How did this place come about? Do you know?
Well, we'll ask Randall. He could... wait a minute. Here he
I'm
comes.
so very glad you could join us for dinner, Mrs. O'Hara.
Thank you. You have a beautiful club, Mr. Randall. And the village, it's like a picture postcard.
So you did have a chance to drive around.
Well, just for a half hour. But I'm as impressed with the village as Phil is with your club. Are the dues really only $500 a year?
Why should they be more? That amount is adequate to meet our costs. There are 1,000 families here, about 4,000 persons. Every family belongs to the club. 500,000 is more than enough to meet our bills.
How did all this come about? I was asking Phil.
Well, many years ago, this was just another potato farming area.
Uh-huh.
But about 35 years ago, a few men decided to buy the acreage and found a village of carefully screened families whose frustrations were common to all.
Yeah, the interdependent community. You said it was something like that, I think.
That's right. Color, race, religion meant nothing. We wanted families that believed in honesty, the work ethic, high cultural standards, and who abhorred waste, ugliness, and crime. Now, if in the judgment of the three elders a family qualified for residence here, they could make it possible.
By saying, okay, you may buy the house?
Oh, much more than that. We would make certain that you could buy the house at a price you could afford.
I'd be in debt for life.
No. Only a debt to the community. Now, you're a lawyer, Phil. If you bought a house in Lifeboat Landing for a pittance, your debt to the community would be as a lawyer. At any time, you might be called on to prosecute or defend for us at no fee to you. That's what we mean by interdependence.
Isn't that kind of communistic?
No, Mrs. O'Hara. We are elitist in spirit. We believe in the uncommon man. Lifeboat Landing is a tribute to him.
What if a family is allowed to move here and doesn't like it, Ross? What happens then?
He leaves.
And what about his house?
He sells it only to a person the three elders have found acceptable.
What if he objects? Just ups and sells it to someone he knows who hasn't been approved by the elders.
Well, he's warned not to, of course.
Yeah, but say he's stubborn and he doesn't listen.
Then his house might be razed.
Leveled to the ground?
We've had that experience only once, Mrs. O'Hara. A long time ago.
Well, Ross?
We could use another lawyer, Fritz.
He seemed all right.
He helped me wriggle out of that tax evasion suit.
He's tractable. I don't know about the wife.
Neither do I. Handsome woman, quite intelligent, but her mind's still filled with cliches. It would take time to get her to accept our kind of ordered society.
I don't understand minds like that. Here we offer everything, literally everything, but the Mrs. O'Haras of the world treasure more than anything the right to defy, to act independently.
Well, she might come to see that in time.
The system works. Oh, which reminds me, Ross, Mr. Lord spoke to me about one of his reporters who is interested in those two hoodlums who held up the bank and shot the cashier.
No.
That's all been disposed of, hasn't it?
It was at the time. You did a miraculous job, Fritz, in saving his life. I won't ask you how you got him back on his feet the next day, but I marvel at your skill.
Thank you.
Who's the reporter who might come snooping around?
Joey O'Hara, your Phil O'Hara's brother.
Oh, I see. That's too bad. Well, we'll be on the alert for him.
Yes. He could be an embarrassment. So, you and I have doubts, yes?
Yes. Let's have Larson show the O'Haras some houses, and then we'll meet and hear his opinion. Phil's all right, but I'm not sure about his wife.
And the reporter brother, if he becomes persistent, you'll know what to do.
One definition of society is a voluntary association of individuals for common ends. Chemists get together and presumably talk chemistry. Nothing wrong with that. But a village of 4,000 in which, it would appear, everyone thinks and acts alike. As Americans, we hold many truths to be self-evident, and one of them is the right to protest. But not in Lifeboat Landing, as we will learn when I return with Act 2. As a nation, we are protesters. Protest to Americans is second nature. We protested the tax on tea, and a nation was born. We protested against slavery, and a terrible civil war followed. We have died to preserve the right of each man to independent thought. Perhaps we haven't realized the ideal of making the world free for democracy, but neither have we become robots in an ordered society. In our story, it's not Yankee go home, but Joey get lost.
Joey, I mean it. Get lost.
Not a chance, old pal. Guess who's going to help me get the inside dope and what happened to those two guys? My brother, Phil.
You got a brother? I thought you were one of a kind.
I am. Phil's another type.
I like Phil already. What's his racket? Uh-oh. Hold it. That your brother? The lawyer who got Russ Randolph on that tax evasion case?
Mm-hmm. That's my brother, Phil. He's bought a house in Lifeboat Landing, and he and the family are moving out there in a couple of weeks. That's my inside track, baby.
You're a real dandy, you are.
Wait until I bust the truth across the front page.
Before that happens, you'll be bust out of here.
What's wrong with you, Frank? Two stick-up guys just vanish, and you don't think there's a story there?
I've told you until my throat is dry. Lay off Lifeboat Landing.
Something smells out there, Frank, and you know it. I've got a right to ask questions. No one can toss me in the clink just for asking questions.
No one has. You've been out there.
The bank cashier wouldn't talk to me.
No, that was his privilege. What about the police?
Yeah, the police. They said they didn't know what I was talking about.
Well?
Frank, that's what's funny. I'm not allowed to talk to the cashier, and nobody else in the bank, including the security guard, would even speak to me. And the police, they just smiled and told me to run along. What goes on out there?
It's a tight little community, that's what goes on. And no hard-nosed reporter's going to loosen it up.
I don't believe it. I'll find somebody who'll spill the beans.
Yeah, in your face.
Why do you keep saying things like that?
Because, dummy, if you become an annoyance to the three elders who run the place, you just might join those two hold-up guys your heart bleeds for.
You're scared, aren't you, Frank?
For your sake. Yeah. Thank you, officer. That will be all.
Yes, sir. Good night, gentlemen.
You run a pretty high-handed community.
Yes, Mr. O'Hara. We do.
I go over the speed limit by 10 miles an hour.
But you did go over the limit. Isn't that so?
Get it over with. How much?
Well, there's no fine. Only a warning.
Swell, but I got the message when the cop picked me up, so what's the point of this little get-together?
There are several points, Mr. O'Hara.
You're Ross Randall, right?
That's right. And it was your brother Phil who defended me in a tax suit and who has since been allowed to move to Lifeboat Landing.
So I heard. I was on my way to his housewarming party.
We won't keep you. But as Dr. Heinemann just said, we must give you a warning.
Okay, shoot.
If you're arrested again, you'll be sent to prison for 30 days.
In your hat?
No. In our jail.
You couldn't wait with that.
That is not worth commenting on, Mr. O'Hara. As Mr. Randall has said, you're 30 days.
Then I'd sue you in every court in the land. What kind of garbage are you trying to hand out?
Another warning. You are now members of this community. For his sake, I hope you won't become an embarrassment to them.
You mean an embarrassment like asking what happened in that bank robbery and to the two stick-up guys who disappeared? I'm a newspaper man. There's a story there, and I'm going to dig it out. Or fish it out, if you get what I mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I don't suppose you have either, Mr. Randall.
Mr. O'Hara, this is a civilized village. We don't have crime here. If crime enters our community, we deal with it quickly and discreetly. That's why you've been brought before us. Don't break our laws. We obey them, and visitors must. And for your own sake, stop your search for those imaginary hoodlums. All right, you're free to go.
Won't you stay overnight, Joey?
No, thanks, Carol.
Forget what happened, kid. It's not a federal case.
Well, it's going to be before I get through with it, Phil. And you're going to help me.
You're back on the vanishing stick-up, man. Give up. That happened months ago. I wish you'd forget it.
How can you say that? Don't you care?
It's none of my business. And you've been told that it's none of yours.
And the more I'm told to lay off, the surer I am that there's something strange about Lifeboat Landing.
No, not strange. Different is all. It is different. It's highly organized. Each of us helps the other guy. If I have a problem, I can get help. If someone here needs legal advice, I'm here to supply it as a neighborly obligation. Now, what's wrong with that?
Everything. You have no privacy. You've sold out to a weird society that provides you with every material benefit in exchange for dumb obedience.
You've got it all wrong, Joey. I think and I say what I please. I go to work freely and come home to a fine house in an ideal community.
Phil, can't you see what kind of place this is? You call it an interdependent society. When persons spy on each other and lead plastic lives, that's what I call the police state.
But, Joey, where else could we find all this? You'll admit it's a beautiful village.
Sure. And Vienna was a beautiful and carefree city until the Nazis took it over and the Gestapo paid neighbors to spy on neighbors. Isn't that the system you've got here? You understand, Carol. I can see it in your eyes.
It's too much housewarming, pal. Spend the night, huh?
No, I'll be on my way. Look, both of you, I'm sorry to be like this. It's your home, your community, and I wish you well. I hope it works out. It just wouldn't be for me. I don't like regimentation.
Never mind. It's a great source of satisfaction to me to have everything organized efficiently. This village works.
And everybody obeys, including the opposition. If there is one.
Of course there is. But the majority opinion prevails and everyone accepts it.
That's brainwashing, Phil. Well, what about it? Can you help me find out what happened to those two guys?
You've been told not to snoop, Joey.
Uh-huh. Meaning you won't ask questions for me. Well, then I'll have to find out for myself. I'll say good night.
I'll see you to the door.
So long, Phil.
Good night.
Please don't stir up trouble, Joey.
I'll try not to, but... Carol, this place is not for you.
If I can't stand it, we can always leave.
I wonder. It's one thing to get into a secret society. Getting out's another.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't say things like that. It makes me feel spooky.
You said it. I didn't. But I know how you feel.
I thought you were entitled to know, Phil.
Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. I said pretty much the same things to my brother last night. He's a flag waver, you know.
So I'm told. But, Phil, we just can't have him prying into the affairs of Lifeboat Landing. For our common good, the elders simply won't permit it.
I know, and I agree.
Now, we have no crime because our justice is swift and severe. That's the only deterrent to crime, Phil. Now, we're not cruel, but we are absolute. We've had thieves, and they've been banished. What makes justice work in Lifeboat Landing is common consent. Once the elders, after consultation with the police and the judge, have made a decision, all 4,000 of us accept it.
Right.
Now, for some reason, your brother has found a cause célèbre in the bank holdup, and he's determined to find out what happened to the gunman.
I've told him he's been warned off. He asked me to help. I told him it's none of my business.
Quite right. And I don't propose to explain what happened, but the disappearance of the men will have a salutary effect. Others will think twice before they try a stick-up in Lifeboat Landing.
Right.
You do like our way of life, Phil. And, Mrs. O'Hara and the children?
Oh, very much, certainly.
I ask because some of the ladies had tea with your wife the other day and sensed a vague reluctance on her part to participate wholeheartedly in their plans for next season's plays for our community center.
Yeah, I heard.
Our center tries to present plays both classic and modern that are pure entertainment. Now, your wife suggested that we produce at least one protest play. Its subject was racial violence. And the language in it, frankly, is repugnant to anyone who isn't an animal.
I know what you mean. Carol's always been a little liberal.
Well, the center exists to entertain, not to foment trouble.
I'll talk it over with her, Ross.
Good. Oh, and Phil.
Yeah.
Speak to your brother. Our warning to him was not a gesture. He's become an irritant. And if he aggravates the situation, the warning will have to be acted upon. That's how it is.
Yeah, I understand.
Just who does he think he is? Ross Randall warning me. All he said was if I broke the speed limit again, I'd go to jail for 30 days. Ridiculous. I'd have a lawyer spring me in half an hour.
He wasn't talking about you being arrested for speeding.
Worried about me snooping into what happened to those two holdup men, right?
Joey, why don't you drop that?
Not on your life,
But what
Carol.
do they mean to you? They were just a couple of bums who got caught robbing a bank.
And vanished.
So what?
So everything. Look, I don't even know who the guys were, and they're probably no good, but this is America, Carol, baby, and those guys were entitled to a hearing before a judge and then sentenced. You just can't be rubbed out. That happens in a police state, but not here. Can't you see that?
I give up. It's your neck, Joey.
And I'm not afraid of Ross Randall. He's not going to feed me to the sharks the way he did with those two hold-up punks.
You sure jumped to conclusions.
But where did they go?
Whatever happened to them, Randall doesn't care to tell me. When the three elders reach a decision, others act on it. There are 4,000 of us here, Joey.
Us? You're one of them now, Phil?
Yes. My law practice in the city has increased by half since we moved to Lifeboat Landing. We love our house, the schools are good, the village is kept beautifully, the club is marvelous, and our neighbors are congenial. What more could I want?
Freedom. Freedom to think and to act as you please.
We have all the freedom we need.
Oh, come on, both of you. Let's not get nasty. Joey, we're here. We now belong to Lifeboat Landing. You don't like it? That's okay. But please, let's not have any more quarrels. And listen to what Phil's been trying to pound into your head.
Mm-hmm. The warning.
We'll see you in town, Joey, not out here.
Okay.
You still don't see why, do you?
I'm not that dumb. They've got me marked.
I don't know that.
But you sense it. Well, that's okay. It's not going to stop me. I'm going to expose Lifeboat Landing for what it is, a fascist commune. At least I'm going to try. Even though I might end up in the briny.
Aristotle wrote that democracy arose from men thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal in all respects. I don't think it's worked that way here. You and I have equal rights with, say, a famous doctor, but could we pretend to be equal in the ability to invent the polio vaccine? More on the subject as it applies to Lifeboat Landing when I return with Act 3. From what I've gathered so far, Lifeboat Landing on the southeastern shore of Long Island is the ideal community. Joey O'Hara disagrees. He's a newspaper man, of course, with a natural instinct for news, and he finds any controlled society repugnant. His curiosity was aroused by the disappearance of two men who held up the local bank and vanished.
That's just what it is, Frank.
So are some of the private clubs around town. What's wrong with that? Guys from the same college, band together, other guys who like boats, beer-drinking guys, they're all over town.
But they don't decide flatly what taxes you're going to pay or what happens to a guy who holds up a liquor store.
Okay. You got something up your sleeve. What is it?
Take a look at this.
There's a picture of some German soldier in a fatigue jacket. So?
It's Dr. Fritz Heinemann.
Who's he? Some small fry ex-Nazi?
That's right.
Well, there's lots of them still drifting around.
This guy drifted to Lifeboat Landing.
So what? Is he on the wanted list?
No. He came here from South America and took out citizenship papers in 1950.
So, what about him?
He's one of the 3 elders of the village.
Oh?
Heinemann's the kind of guy who'd still be indoctrinated with law and order and obedience and a system of informers. Just what Lifeboat Landing has plenty of.
So Heinemann is an ex-Nazi. So what?
So he and the other 2 elders, Ross Randall and some guy named Larson, rule. Absolutely. That's why there's no crime. Somebody drifts into Lifeboat Landing and commits a crime he's never heard of again.
You the 2 stick-up men?
They got it, Frank. It's easy to cover up 2 murders if 4,000 persons want it covered up. And what I want to do, Frank, is to begin to write a series of articles about the place.
No good. You said nobody out there is willing to talk. What you think is one thing. But unless you got facts, we'd be inviting a libel suit. The paper can't print a story without possessing hard facts. You haven't got any. Oh, sure, you know about Heinemann, and you got a bug in your ear about the 2 hoods. But what have you got really? Nothing.
I've got more than that. But if the 3 elders weren't worried about an investigation, would they warn my brother that I could get hit?
Would your brother testify that you'd been threatened?
I don't know.
I do. From what you've told me about him since he moved out there, your brother wouldn't talk.
He's my brother.
He's also a guy who'd probably like to stay alive.
Now what?
They just want to come here and talk.
You know, that makes me nervous. I feel the way I used to feel when I hadn't done my homework. What have I done now?
The play committee?
Oh, no. I saw the light. No protest play for next season. Phil.
I know what you're going to say.
But doesn't conformity get you down? It's smothering.
I like it here, Carol, but if you don't, we can always move back to the city. But think of what we've got.
And what we've given up.
I'll let them in. Hello, Roy. Ross. Hello, Fritz. Come on in.
Thank you.
We won't be 5 minutes, Phil. Good evening, Mrs. O'Hara.
Hello, Dr. Heineman. Ross, please sit down. Shall I stay, or
Oh, please.
do you want me?
Please. What we have to say is for both of you.
Sit down, Fritz.
Phil, we think we've made a mistake. I really made the mistake, but the elders act together. We share credit and errors.
A mistake?
Ross and I met with Mr. Larson, the third elder, and we have concluded reluctantly that lifeboat landing is not quite right for your family.
I'm sorry to hear that. We like it here very much.
Yes, I think you do, Phil. But what about you, Carol?
Well, I'm getting used to it. It's taking a while because it's a different experience for me. But I love my house and everything else about the village.
Yes, physically it is perfect, and the reason for that is efficient organization. Some persons fit the yoke, others do not.
Many personal inclinations have to be repressed for the good of all. Decisions made by the three elders represent the majority opinion, and the minority has to accept it.
And some persons might resent that kind of rule as arbitrary.
Well, it is, kind of, isn't it?
Well, isn't it preferable to constant turmoil?
The elders decide what is best for all and put it into effect. To be efficient and productive, a house needs a head. So does a business. So does government. Understand?
Yes.
Turmoil and bitterness and neighbor set against neighbor. Those are the very reasons that democracy is inefficient.
But each of us should be free to say what he thinks.
That is the reason for our visit. We suggest it will be happier if you leave Lifeboat Landing. We would like to have you stay with us, but not as dissidents. And then, Phil, there's your brother.
I told him to stay away. It wasn't easy. I'm fond of him.
He's still bent on making trouble.
How could he?
He can't, but he refuses to believe it. Now, I can give you one piece of news that you may not be aware of. He's been discharged from his job.
You won't give up, will you, Ross?
Well, I do like him, Fritz. And his wife will come around. It seems a shame to tell him to move because of that brother of his.
Well, he could be disposed of very easily.
Too obvious. The publicity would be unpleasant. And I don't know if that editor would stand still for the disappearance of Joey O'Hara.
But without facts, who would believe what he might say? The two hold-up men disappear. Joey O'Hara disappears. The first are missing because a rival gang took care of them. O'Hara is missing because he was close to exposing the gang. That kind of thing can be maneuvered, Ross.
Let me try something else first. I have an idea.
You sure it's okay for you to be seen with me, brother Phil?
Come off it.
I mean it. You keep on associating with the headhunter, they'll kick you out of boat landing.
You're going to?
No. Oh, that's the best news I've heard in days. No kidding. When did this happen?
Last night. After Heineman and Randall suggested we might be happier if we moved out, they told me that you'd been fired. I tried to get you.
I was afloat. Me and my editor, my pal Frank. I got him home and fell asleep in his living room.
Sorry about your job. The editor warned you.
Yeah, I know. Not his fault. The word came down from Mr. Lord. He's from Lifeboat Landing, you know. Well, I'm not sorry you're coming back to the city, Phil. That place bugs Carol.
Oh, it's not definite.
I suppose I'm the reason they want you out.
Yeah, it's mostly you, yes.
Well, I should be sorry, but I'm not. Heineman is a former Nazi. He settled in Lifeboat Landing and built a model brainwashed village. It works like a perfect clock. Great if you're a clock. You get wound up and just tick away.
Heineman, a former Nazi?
That's right. Oh, he's an American citizen now, but he's put together a perfect model of a town occupied by the Wehrmacht. Everybody's smiling on the outside, spying on their neighbors, scared stiff on the inside, because if you step out of line, the three elders will get you.
That's not quite true, Joey. Before they take an important position, they poll the heads of each of the families.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to disagree with what the elders recommend? Not on your life. Another thing about Heinemann. He's also some kind of faith healer.
Now, what does that mean?
I've heard that he can effect some remarkable cures. He's an internist, but he also dabbles on the side in faith healing. The reason I got interested was that bank cashier. He was left for dead. The next day, he's up and around, good as new.
I don't believe it. The faith healing, I mean. The guy probably was just nicked.
I believe it. I'd believe anything about Heinemann and those other two.
Are you all right for money, Joey?
Sure. I'm rolling in about $140.
Well, if you need any...
Thanks.
And what now?
Now I've got another surprise for you. I'm having cocktails at 6 with Heinemann and Randall at your community club in lovely Lifeboat Landing.
Oh, come on. What for?
Persistence pays off. They're going to tell me all about the 2 hold-up guys who floated away into space.
You're quite right, Mr. O'Hara. I was a member of the Nazi Party. I was deluded, as many of my companions were. That, however, was many years ago. I escaped to South America and then to the United States, where I am a citizen. Everyone in Lifeboat Landing knows this. Why is the fact so interesting to you?
Because the government of Lifeboat Landing reflects an alien philosophy, your deluded philosophy of absolute rule.
All of us here believe in a democracy controlled by the 3 elders who enforce the majority rule.
So 2 guys stick up your bank and the majority approves, rubbing them out.
Exactly.
You admit you had them disappear?
Yes.
Without trial and without a defense?
That's right.
That's murder.
It is self-preservation. Fear is our weapon, and all of us believe in it.
And you place yourself above our accepted concept of law.
We invited you here to demonstrate how justice works in our village. You were warned about speeding.
Oh, don't tell me I'm going to be punished for throwing a cigarette in the street.
You're not going to be punished at all. But you are about to be rendered ineffective in your attempt to expose us for our way of life, which includes, when it's necessary, the act of extermination.
Oh, you're giving me a mighty juicy story, Mr. Randall.
And you may feel free to write it if you want your niece, then your nephew, then Mrs. O'Hara, and then your brother to drop out of sight forever.
You'd murder them?
Drop your investigations, or that's exactly what will happen.
Oh, they're getting out of this sick place.
No, they are going to remain. We had thought of telling them to leave and then of dealing with you. This way will be less troublesome. With you alive, no one will believe your story.
I'll notify every law enforcement agency in the country.
And who would believe you? Your niece is drowned at the beach. Your nephew? Well, why go on?
You do that?
Oh, yes.
That's fiendish.
We like our way of life, and no one will be allowed to interfere with it. All right, now you're free to go. We've warned you, and I assure you we can act.
I'll get my brother and his family out of here tonight.
Feel free to. But will your brother and his wife believe you? And even if they do, who would print your story? You have no facts. You're helpless, Mr. O'Hara.
You dirty...
Good night,
stinking...
Mr. O'Hara. Have a nice drive back to the city.
Where are you calling from, Joey? What? You say they'd knock off your family one by one? Joey, are you sober? All right. Save the language. Huh? Yeah. I'll do better than that. I'll have the state police escort Phil and his family back to New York. And I'll bust the story all over tomorrow morning's paper. Yeah, it may cost me my job, but I'd be a real jerk not to save 4 lives. Make that 5. Well, they get you too, Joey. Okay, pal. Hang up and hide out. I'll take over.
A fantasy? Of course. It really can't happen here. But back in 1935, Sinclair Lewis thought it could. And it was he who anticipated the monstrous war fomented by a madman who wanted to impose a rigid order on Europe and then on the rest of the civilized world. He failed, just as tyranny failed in the strange village of Lifeboat Landing. I will return shortly. Our cast included Mason Adams, Ann Shepard, Mandel Kramer, Robert Phelps, and Guy Sorrell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Allied Van Lines. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The curtain of today's theater of the mind is rising on a subtle and compelling story by Maxim Gorky. I might remind you that Gorky was his pen name. In Russian, it means bitter. And in any language, that is the texture of his twisting tales of the sudden and unexpected. You won't be bludgeoned by what you're about to hear, but you will feel a hand at your throat and a fluttering of the heart.
See this knife, Vanya? Long and sharp.
Have you ever used it on someone?
No. But when I get desperate and hungry enough, I'd like to.
Oh, they'd catch you and send you to Siberia.
Ha! Threats! They whip you with threats. Maybe some things are worth going to Siberia for.
Our drama, The Fools, was especially adapted for Mystery Theater from a story by Maxim Gorky by Gerald Keane. It stars Fred Gwynne and Russell Horton. It is sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I generally introduce our mystery drama with a philosophical observation on crime and punishment. Let us bypass that today to tell you where we are so you can visualize it in your mind's eye. It is colder than where you sit at this moment. The snow falls deeper. Sleighs and horses and hoofing it on the foot is the only way to get around. It's 100 years ago. It's Russia in winter. It's a churchyard where the father of Vanya Kuzin has just been buried, and Vanya and his mother stand in the cemetery in their black clothes against the white frozen flakes. I thought Father had more friends than that.
It's too cold, and the church is too far.
No. They're in the tavern, all those so-called friends. Makes me very angry, Mother.
Oh, Vanya, Vanyushka, what can they do for your father now?
They could be here in the graveyard to honor him. And to honor you, Mother.
We must not start our new life with ugly words. And you, son, can honor him best by being the man of the house.
Mother, I'm frightened.
A big, strong man like you. Oh, son.
You don't understand. Father always did the thinking for us. It was easy for me. I obeyed. I did what I was told to do. I plowed. I planted. I fed the cows.
You are strong.
But for me to decide what to do is very hard.
Vanushka, you're a grown man now. It's time. Perhaps your father was wrong to make all the decisions of our life. He should have let you take the reins.
Mother, when one is in the habit of following, to lead is not so easy.
Who said it was? But you can.
It'll be strange to walk on my own feet all of a sudden.
Son, what are you doing?
Peeling potatoes?
A week has gone by since we buried your father.
That much?
Why don't you go to the city, Vanya?
Mother, why have you stopped calling me Vanyushka?
Vanyushka is what you say to a baby you love.
Have you stopped loving me?
It is time to grow up.
But you still love me.
Peeling potatoes. A big man sitting by the stove. I said, why don't you?
Go to the city. Well, what for?
Take your father's heavy axe and go.
There are many in the city already with axes.
How do you know?
In the tavern Father used to go to. I drink vodka. I listen. Very little work in the city, they say. Hardly any.
I'm sorry to have to order you what to do, as your father did. But I've been waiting too many days for you to begin something.
I've been thinking about it.
Oh, yes. Over glasses of vodka in the tavern. Move yourself, Vanya. There is work in the city, and they will pay a big, strong man.
I'll think about it.
Don't think so much. You don't know how. Are you awake, Vanya? The stove's gone out. Bring in some wood. Get up.
I'm not asleep, Mother.
When your father was alive, there was always wood. We never had to sleep in our clothes.
I don't mind sleeping in mine. I'm up. How much money do you have, Mother?
1 ruble and 5 10-kopeck pieces.
Give me the 50 kopecks.
What for?
Well, to take along.
You're going, then?
Yes, I'm going. This very minute.
Oh, God be praised, and God be with you. Have some hot soup before you go.
No, it would take too long.
Oh, listen to him. It took him 31 years to make up his mind, and then he has to leave the house without breakfast. Now, here is the money. Better count it. Always count your money. That way you don't get cheated.
I've never had this much money in my pocket in all my life. It's a good feeling.
Now, here are your father's mittens and his fur cap.
Fits down over the ears. Nice and warm. How do I look?
Vanya,
these mittens are better than mine.
Be on your guard against city people. Take care what you say, how you behave with them. City people, they're sly. And no drinking. Keep your money. If you are cold, go to a tea house. Tea and sugar are good for you.
Shall I bring in the wood for the stove before I go?
No, Vanya, I'll do that. You have suddenly caught ambition. You have decided to leave. Go now. This instant, before it wears off.
I'll take Father's axe anyway.
I'll open the door for you. Go. Don't look back.
Well, goodbye. When will I see you again, Mother?
I'll see you when I see you.
May I sit down here? You have a good table by the fire.
Suit yourself. Hey, be careful where you shake the snow from your coat. You want to get me wet.
I'm sorry. That's what comes from walking in the snow. You don't notice it.
Huh. You've been walking? For how long?
I've been on the road 9 days, and it didn't stop snowing once.
Huh. Where do you eat?
Taverns like this, just bread and tea. I sleep in barns. I never realized how well off animals were. I was brought up on a farm. Warm hay. Sometimes the horses get blankets.
Hey, watch where you're putting that axe. You want to cut off my foot?
Sorry. Ah, good to sit down. I started at 5 this morning. A lot of people here.
A place like this is never empty. You from the country?
Yes.
Looking for work?
Yes.
Well, nothing much doing here. Maybe in the next town, but here, this is my 3rd week in the city.
No work?
Yeah. Fact is, you starve. Hey, look at that snow coming down out there. Oh, Gives me the shivers to look at it.
You're not Russian?
Of course I'm Russian, but I never liked snow.
Waiter, bring me some tea and 2 rolls.
I had an overcoat when I first came here. I ate it up. I had a cap. I ate that. All I have left are my boots. Soon I'll have to sell those, too.
Maybe you'll find work.
Gee, small chance. There are as many looking for work here as yellow leaves in autumn. Turn your head. See? They're all from the backwoods and farms, and they all want to eat.
Let's have tea together.
I thank you very much. I've had tea. But I tell you what would really warm me. A little glass of something.
Why not? Waiter, don't bring the tea. A half bottle of vodka and 2 glasses.
More suitable for this weather, believe me. What's your name?
Vanya Kuzin. And yours, brother?
Ivan Salakin. They call me Daredevil on the estates. I can ride a horse bareback and stand on my head, just like in the circus.
Here's the bottle. He brings it right away.
That's the lesson of the city. The more money you spend, the better the service. What did you say your name was, brother?
Vanya.
Yes, Vanya. Mine's Ivan.
You told me.
What will we drink to now? 2 jobs for 2 worthy people.
We drank to that already.
So we drink again. The more powerful the desire, the quicker it happens.
What happens?
Anything. Come on, drink up. I'll fill them again.
Not much left, and this is the 2nd bottle. Am I mistaken, Ivan, or have most of the people gone? What time is it?
Time? Do I have a gold watch?
Where do you sleep?
Not far from here. 3 kopecks a night. You?
Nowhere yet. I've just arrived.
Why don't we go to the same place? They have lots of beds.
Real beds?
Of course. You're in the city now, not on a farm.
I used to come to the city with my father. He had business in the city often.
Your father? Where is he?
In the graveyard. We buried him almost a month ago.
He's well out of it.
My dead father? What do you mean?
Never mind. Hey, look out the window. How high the snow is. I used to work on the estates, I did. Take care of the horses, help the gardeners. If a hen house needed fixing, I could do it. General caretaking. That overseer, though, Peter, at my last place in Borisovo, he fired me. Unjust. I never did like those estate managers.
Since my father died, I'm my own master. I don't have to work for anyone I don't like.
He was a black-bearded man with a scar on his face. He was my enemy. Why did he fire me? I ask you.
Well, I don't know.
2 years I worked there in Borisovo. Everything was as it should be. Then, one day, Peter Yasevich, he gets angry with me. Accuses me with the cook, Maria. Said she and I, things like that. And then about the reins. That was my fault, too. The reins got lost. Look for them, he says. I can't find them. Then go, he says. Get out. You're finished here. I'm no use to him, he says. I know why he fired me. Jealous. He wanted Maria for himself. But she wouldn't look at him. Of course, you can't fire a cook. They're hard to find. Vanya, order another half bottle. When I get work, I'll order you 6 bottles. Waiter, my friend wants more vodka. Huh? And then we go. Vanya, are you awake?
Oh, go away. My mother always stood over me like that in the morning. Vanya, are you awake?
Get up. 3 kopecks only entitles us to be here till 7 o'clock.
I thought you told me there were real beds here. Planks of wood.
What difference did it make to you, Vanya? You were so drunk last night I could have thrown you into the well. Come along. Get up.
Who are you kicking? I'll show you don't kick a man like that.
Hold on there.
Spent all my money on you and you kick me out.
Get away from me, you greenhorn.
Greenhorn, is it?
I warned you. See this?
A knife?
Yes. Long and sharp. Now, get away from me, stupid idiot.
I wasn't an idiot last night when I spent all my money on you.
All right. I'll put it away. Calm down.
I don't like to be kicked, that's all.
I'll sell my boats and share with you. You really hit me hard in the stomach. You'll see. I don't abandon my friends. We're not the rich who quarrel over who gets what, huh? We'll get money. I always got my long knife.
Ivan, have you ever used it on someone?
No, but I'd like to if I get hungry enough.
They catch you and send you to Siberia if you try.
Threats. They whip you with threats. Don't worry. You're not rich enough for me to slice you up. Siberia. Ha! Maybe some things are worth going to Siberia for.
What a clear picture of the dregs of humanity, the lower depths, as Gorky called them, is painted here. And the bleak, dark shadow cast across it, that foreboding sense of impending doom. These outcasts, struggling to keep alive in a society that rejects them. What next? I shall return shortly with Act 2. Two ragged, homeless Russians have come to the city for work. Vanya spends all his money on vodka. Ivan sells his precious boots for a miserable 2 rubles. During the day, blue with cold, they roam the streets. Sometimes they're hired to chop ice, sometimes to split wood. Not often. The pay is in kopecks, pennies. Vanya is reduced to begging, Ivan to stealing. At night, they share and quarrel.
It's food, isn't it?
Raw, frozen cabbage, it twists my inside.
You managed to eat half of it just the same, I see.
And yesterday, raw potatoes and turnips. I never thought I'd be living like this. And a flop house with dozens of bums.
It's better than spending the night out there. Besides, who are you to look down on the poor?
But I want to work.
So do I. Is it my fault it's easier to steal than to find work?
6 kopecks between us. Another night on these miserable wooden planks.
That's gratitude. For you, I sold my boots. 2 rubles. Have you forgotten?
And what about my 50 kopecks? Have you forgotten?
I was a fool to take you up, to befriend you. Ignorant peasant. Go back to your village. Why do you hang around here? Huh?
Because I'm ashamed to go home. Oh, you wouldn't understand that. What should I tell my mother? That I wasted all my money on vodka and poured it down your ugly throat?
You're a weakling. Not strong enough for the city. If you had guts...
What?
No, never mind. Muscle bound like an ox he is, but weak in the head. Guts. Courage. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Suppose I told you I was ready for anything. Then what?
What? To steal some more?
You wouldn't be interested.
You don't have any ideas. You're all talk.
All right, I'll tell you. Only.
You had nothing to say. Stop pretending. Big plans, ideas. Leave me alone.
Hey, Vanya, listen. Come with me.
Where?
To Borisova.
What for?
I'll tell you on the way.
Tell me now.
We start off tonight. I know the way. We'll get even with that Peter Yasevich.
Who's that?
That black-bearded, black-hearted overseer who fired me. Hey, we'll rob the place.
Don't you, that devil. Leave me alone. I am trying to sleep.
Listen. It's simple. I know every in and out of the estate, where the money is kept, and the silver and spoons, goblets in a cabinet behind glass, gold goblets.
Get away from me, you devil.
It'll be easy. No one will know. Hey, that'll pay back that Peter. Fire me for no good reason after 2 years' service. They'll send him to prison. They will. He's the only one who knows where everything is. He'll get it.
Ivan?
Brains. That's what I have. This is the time to do it. Huh? Snow everywhere. Vanya, what now?
Ivan, is there much money in it? It's not easy walking in this snow. Your feet sink right in. Is it much further?
I don't know. All the landmarks that are familiar are covered.
Are we on the right road?
Yeah, of course we are. What do you think I am, stupid?
Can hardly see in front of me.
That's good. Means no one will see us either. No witnesses. You think they'd stop, eh? They see two men on the road and they drive right by, throwing up a spray of ice all over it. That's their way, the rich. They don't see anything they don't wish to.
Ivan, can you walk slower? My legs won't work. They're stiff with the cold.
Force them to walk, you idiot. Think of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When we get there... Are you listening, Vanya? When we get there, the first thing we do is set fire to the shed. Understand? When it catches, everybody will run to the fire. Peter Yasevich, too. We'll make a big fire. Then we go into the house and clean it out. You and I.
And if they catch us?
Who would catch us? You have a fire in the shed, you have to put it out. Not run after the thieves. You don't know human nature. Here's another sled coming. Vanya, let's stand here and wait for the driver. Perhaps he will stop and give us a lift. Come, Vanya! Come! You see him? See that smug look on his face? Stared at us as if we were dogs. He sells charcoal.
How do you know?
All that soot on the back of the sleigh. Bags of coal. Black as his heart. He was alone, too, Vanya. Big fur rug all over him. Plenty of room for two more. Let's keep walking.
Ivan, do you have any idea how far we've come?
How can I? There's no seeing what's in front of us. If someone doesn't give us a lift, we won't get there before dark. If someone said, hop on, we could even pay 5 kopecks apiece.
For what 5 kopecks apiece? We have no money.
You think I'm stupid enough to travel without something for emergencies? I took it from the flophouse attendant when he was asleep. 50 kopecks. Well, we need it more than he does. Vanya!
I'm here. I'm here. Are we there?
See that house?
Huh?
I know it.
Borisovo?
The inn at Fokino. 2 towns from Borisovo. Let's go in and have a glass.
Oh, yes.
Feel better, Vanya?
I think we got here just in time. I might have passed out.
Hey, see that man in the corner drinking beer by himself?
Which corner?
There. The table with 3 chairs. See him? The man with the black hands. You never get your hands clean. He's got his feet on the second chair. See? He's taken off his jacket. On the 3rd chair, that warm, beautiful sheepskin jacket. Oh.
Yes?
That was his sleigh. And horse tied up outside. He passed he feels better, and he'll give us a ride to Borisovo. Vanya, come on. Take the bottle and your glass. We'll go talk to him. That's not a good sounding cough, brother. Did anyone ask you? Oh, I didn't mean to insult you. I was concerned. What do you want? Want? I want nothing. I heard you coughing, that's all. My concern for my fellow man. You sell charcoal. That's what it is. The dust. It gets into your lungs. Are you going in the direction of Borisovo? What does it matter to you? My friend and I, we're going there. We've been hired by the oil factory. Thought you might like some company if you're going in the same direction. Give you a ride? For nothing. I see you're a shrewd businessman. We'll give you 5 kopecks apiece. I don't need it. 10 kopecks apiece. What's the difference to you? Vanya, I told you we'd get a lift.
It's even colder under these coal bags at the back of the flat. Walking. The air cuts my face.
And cover your head with the coal bags. What do you expect for 10 kopecks? A fur rug? I'm going to move forward and talk to him. On, Laska, on! That's a good horse. Borisova is not far away, brother. Far enough. You take this road every week? When I have to. I neglected to ask your name. I am Ivan Salakin. My friend in the back of the sleigh is Vanya Kuzin. My name is Nikolai Nikolovich. Who are you? Me? A human being. Everybody's a human being. I'm asking, where do you belong? I belong nowhere. I have no relatives. Vanya! You back there! Are you still alive?
Yes, barely.
I look at you two. I can see you are unfortunate. Both of you in rags. Bums. Loafers, I suppose. What do you mean? We're hard workers. Do you think I believed you when you said you were going for a job in Borisovo, an oil factory? Take me. I burn charcoal. Take it to town to the distillery. I live it in peace. I have enough to eat, something to wear, shoes on my feet. A man who works can get along. Two bums. Why do you want to live? You're cold, hungry. The wind must be cutting you in half. It's crazy. Is that the way people should live? A man should live well. You share your money with me, and I'll live well. What? I said you share your money with you see this? This iron weight on the end of this chain. You try anything funny and I'll smash your head in. Whoa! Whoa there! Now, get out. Here? But we're 21st from anywhere. I don't care. Get out. We gave you 20 kopecks to ride all the way to Borisovo. Get out! I hate you. You parasite. You think you're the only one who wants to work? I wouldn't ride with you. Dog. I'll get out. Teach you a lesson. Coward. Hit me in the back with that weight. A man's back is turned. I'll pull you down in the road with me, you scum. Help! Mother! Take your hands from my throat. Vanya! Vanya, come help me!
The snow swirls around the sleigh. 2 human bodies twist and struggle on the ground. One to kill, the other to live. Ivan has come to the end of his rope, no longer able to bear contempt and insults. He is a wild man, one hand closing about Nikolai's throat, the other holding a knife. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Vanya, crushed by the cold, lies in the sleigh, buried under empty coal sacks. Hearing the charcoal burner cry out,
He is seized by terror. I'll say I was asleep and didn't hear anything, he says to himself. Vanya stumbles to his feet. He sees his friend slowly get up from the ground. In front of the sleigh lies a dead man.
It's done. He won't torture anyone anymore.
There's blood all over you.
A knife cuts. That's what it's for.
The horse is looking at us. It saw everything.
Idiot. The horse isn't likely to do any talking.
Oh, we've done it now.
Well, better to kill him than have him kill us. Come on. Let's take his clothes off. You can have the sheepskin jacket. I'll have the overcoat. Come on, Vanya. We must hurry. Someone may come by.
You're not afraid, Ivan? How is it possible?
Afraid? Help me. Come on. Leave his trousers on. Here, take his cap.
Where's my own cap? It's my father's cap. I must have dropped it somewhere in the snow.
Here, then put this one on. You'll be cold. It won't look good, a man without a cap. I'm going to turn his pockets inside out. See, look at that. A gold coin. And 5 rubles. No, 7.
Is this... Ivan, tell me, is this the first time you killed someone?
What am I? A bandit?
I only asked because you undressed him so quickly.
It's hard to strip someone living, but a dead one is a cinch.
Ivan, let's go back. Right now, back to the city.
No.
Ivan, please, I'm scared.
First we must sell the horse, and then we'll go to Borisivo. Set fire to the shed. I'd like to see Peter's face.
What are you talking about? We're done for, brother. What's going to happen to us? A dead man? Blood everywhere? Is this what we wanted for life?
Done for? What do you mean done for? Are we the only ones who killed a man? Is this the first time it happened on Earth?
Please, my brother, please don't be angry.
How can I help it? Here this thing has happened and you're whimpering like a baby. Come on, we have to bury him. Help me dig a pit. Clear away the snow. Then we'll drag him over. We're done. Let's go. Onto the sleigh.
It's no good, Ivan. Someone will see this mound beside the road.
There are snowbanks everywhere, and it's coming down heavier. That'll cover him even more. They won't find him until spring.
Oh, we're done for, Ivan. Nothing good can come of this.
The horse is getting nervous. I'll go calm it down. Vaska, steady now. Good horse. Good Vaska. I'll hold on to the reins. You get on, Vanya.
Oh, not yet. There's blood on you. You have to clean it off.
You're right. Oh, yes. I'll clean myself with some snow. Vanya, now you're beginning to think like a man. We'll sell the horse and then go back to the city. The devil with Peter. Let him rot in Borisivo. Go on. Take the reins. Horses and wagons and sleighs, that's your specialty, isn't it? I'll be up there as soon as I've cleaned off this blood.
Shut the door! You want us all to freeze to death?
Shut the door, Vanya. You heard what the lady said? How's that, miss? Should I put a chair in front of it just in case it blows open again?
Oh, don't be stupid. Do you want to stop other customers from coming into our tavern? Do you think we can exist on 2 people's drinks?
Turn on the tap, miss, and give us a glass each.
Oh, we are out of beer. I'll have to go down to the cellar and bring up another keg. Don't go away.
In this blizzard? Well, where should we go?
I'm scared, Ivan.
What of? Money in your pocket? Outside to take us wherever we want to go?
No good is going to come out of this. I know it.
Is that all you can say? Be quiet.
No good's going to come of what?
Who are you?
Nice way to talk. I run this tavern.
I mean, to come upon a man suddenly like that and ask questions. I'm waiting for your girl to bring up some beer.
You coming a long way?
We? No. We don't come from far away. About 30 versts.
In which direction?
That way.
Ah, so you're from Fokino.
Oh, here. Here is a barrel full.
I've changed my mind. I'll have vodka. Vanya? Vodka?
Anything you say.
Is that your brother?
Oh, no, we're not brothers.
Here you are. For my friend and I. Keeper, pick it up. It's for you. Don't you want the money for the vodka?
No, Harry. You may want a few more.
Vanya, to your health.
To yours, Ivan. Let's go now, Ivan. I think we should go. Let's drive off.
What for? We still have a long way, even with the horse.
I don't like the way that man looks at us.
Who? The tavern keeper?
Yeah.
These fellows look at everyone that way. When you've been in as many taverns as I have, it will not bother you.
Suppose they find out.
What's to find out? 2 men drive up in a sleigh, get out and have a drink. It happens all the time.
What is it with you fellows? You stop drinking? Natasha, unplug the beer. Maybe these gentlemen would prefer it.
One at a time. Haven't given you your money for the last ones.
Did you ever see anyone so anxious to pay up all the time, Natasha? What is this? A gold coin. I haven't seen a gold coin since I was baptized. Look, Natasha, millionaire.
Sorry. I have rubles. My mistake.
By the way, whose is that horse?
That horse.
You, the silent one. I look at you, your friend answers. What's the matter with you?
Yes, the horse is ours.
Oh, here are your drinks.
Natasha, that horse out there, doesn't it look familiar?
I saw these 2 ride up with it. It must belong to them.
You think so?
Of course it's ours. Who else is?
You, silent one. What do you do for a living?
Me?
Yes, you. Who am I looking at?
We're butchers.
What are you saying?
Butchers. So that's why I noticed in the front of the sleigh there was bloodstains.
What?
Didn't you know? Come outside, I'll show you. This house looks so familiar, Natasha.
Yes, Joseph. I see what you mean.
Are you sure it's yours?
Of course it's our horse. Didn't I say it was?
You're restless. Why don't you go pat him on the nose?
Certainly. I don't have any sugar with me. There, Vasca.
Ivan, get back.
Doesn't seem very friendly, your horse.
I know horses, Joseph. That horse is frightened of something. He doesn't like that man.
What are you talking about, stupid girl?
No rudeness, please.
Oh, that horse, I'll tell you, she's a little nervous. She doesn't like standing about. She wants us to be on our way.
She? Did you say she? That's no mare. Listen to the man, Natasha. Come here, you 2. Now, isn't that blood on the front of the sleigh?
Of course it's blood. What did you expect on a butcher's sleigh? Fish scales.
Joseph, come back here. Coal sacks. Empty coal sacks. I think this sleigh belongs to the charcoal burner.
Oh, Nikolai. Natasha, you heard what the gentleman said. They're butchers.
Thank you for both making us feel so welcome, but we must go now.
I left my cap inside.
Oh, yes, so did I. Can't get along in this weather without a cap. Did you find your cap, Vanya? I've got mine. Young lady, goodbye for the last time. Where is our host?
Oh, he'll be back in a minute. Excuse me, you, sir, with the sheepskin jacket, is that blood on your collar?
Blood? We're going now. Come on, Ivan.
I think you should wait. Joseph will be right back. He'll want to say goodbye personally.
It's all right, Vanya. Why not? I don't like to be rude.
Please, Ivan. You don't understand, miss. We're in a hurry.
Oh, wait anyway.
What for?
Well, Joseph went for the bailiff.
The bailiff? Is that like the police?
The bailiff's nothing to me.
Oh, perhaps you'll be something to him. Here's yourself.
The bailiff's coming. He's just out front looking at your horse.
They didn't wish to go, Joseph, without saying goodbye.
I give up. It's all over. Take me now, please.
Vanya, be quiet. He's drunk. 2 glasses, and he doesn't know what he's saying.
Good day, my friends. Which of the 2 coal-carrying butchers?
These 2, bailiff.
Well, now, who are you? Take me, please.
Mr. Bailiff, don't listen to Vanya. He's drunk.
One at a time. Make a clean breast of it, men. Where did you get the horse? Stealing is a very bad offense here, especially a man's horse. You in a sheepskin jacket. You look like a horse thief to me.
It isn't me. It's him. We didn't steal the horse. It just pulled the sleigh along, and we were on it. We didn't steal anything. We buried the charcoal burner. He's there, not far away, on the road, in the snow. We were just driving along, honest. I was asleep. I was trying to keep warm under the coal sacks. It's not me. They were fighting. I came out, and it was all over. All I did was dig a hole in the snowbank to bury him. We didn't want to kill him. He had a weight on the end of a chain, and he beat Ivan. Look, his eyes are staring. His face is blue because of it. It's the weight Nikolai hit him with it in the back. His back was turned. He started it. We were 2 innocent victims. We couldn't get work anywhere. But the horse, we didn't steal it. We wouldn't do that.
Go to it, Vanya. Go ahead. Don't stop. Bury me.
Mother! Father! I didn't mean it!
These 2 criminals? Fools. Bone-headed fools.
It is said the story you have heard was drawn from life, that these people of the lower depths of Russian life were known to Maxim Gorky, that he wrote from the world he had lived in. Gorky himself had experienced many hard years from the time he was 8 years old and went to work. His voice speaks loudly for the poor underdog caught in the haphazard design of fate. I'll be back shortly. Once there was a young Russian poet. He was 19. It was Christmas. He had seen too much injustice, felt too much despair. So with his last coins, he bought a revolver, aimed it at his chest, and shot himself. That bullet remained in his lungs for 50 years. No wonder he saw life as a precarious thing it is. His name? Maxim Gorky. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Russell Horton, Bryna Rayburn, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Has it ever occurred to you to have yourself put into a frozen sleep when you die, so that you may return someday in the future? This is a bone-chilling tale, if you'll excuse the pun, that concerns the science of cryogenics, that branch of physics which deals with low temperatures, the hypothermic range in which more and more people are having their bodies frozen after death in the hope of reincarnation someday in the future.
All right. close the casket.
No, please, one moment.
Mr. Richard, I don't want to lose any more refrigeration than we have already lost.
All right. All right, Doctor, do what you must.
Very well. That's it, Mr. Richard. We have done all that human hands can do. From now on, the computer takes over.
Our mystery drama, To Die Is Forever, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Mandel Kramer and Marion Seldes. The island looms high out of the sea like a mailed fist. Between it and the mainland, massive riptides whip the calmest sea to whitewater. Since the days of the Spanish Main, it has belonged exclusively to the Richard family, bought with the blood money and booty of 100 pirated ships. Silhouetted high above the harbor, a great mansion stands, built some 300 years ago by Richard the Red-Handed to house the dusky princess he stole for his bride from the island of Martinique. But that's ancient history. Today, 300 years later, we're concerned only with a descendant of his, unlike him in every way, save for his looks and the name he bears.
As you can see, Mr. Richard, we are now completely set up. The capsule itself, because of its weight, is on rollers. Ball bearing, and the whole thing counterweighted.
I suppose it has to be that enormous, Dr. Berkeley?
Yes, in order to accommodate the most efficient insulation system that we can devise to keep the liquid hydrogen at its optimum temperature for our purposes.
And how low is that?
In the range of minus 250 to 70 degrees. That is centigrade, of course.
Doctor, isn't hydrogen dangerous? Highly explosive?
Oh, in this case, all precautions have been taken. There is an outer layer of helium, which is a noble gas.
Noble?
A scientist's term for inert. Then beyond that, more insulation and 2 inches of lead against radiation and to sustain the pressures.
And can you maintain that lower temperature indefinitely?
The evaporation loss is very slight. It is renewed from the tanks, automatically metered by computer, which in turn is programmed by man. Also, there are manual controls as standby. The inside of the capsule, as you can see, is not much larger than an ordinary burial casket. The lid is also counterweighted, otherwise it would take 4 men to lift it. Of course, when it is closed, there are these lug pressure locks all around, which form a vacuum seal.
And mine is exactly the same?
Yes, you would like to see it?
No, not necessary. I take your word for it, Doctor. What about the compressor?
Also backed up. 2 others in case of any mechanical failure. That also is programmed in the computer.
Doctor, running like that, how many years could one last?
Excuse me, please. I was only testing the system, and since we are nowhere near the desired temperature, the compressor runs constantly. Once minus 250 has been reached, the compressor would automatically cut out like an ordinary air conditioner and would not cut in again till the temperature rose to a thermostatically determined level.
I see.
Actually, it would run very little. A machine like this might operate anywhere from 100 to 1,000 years. Any more questions, Mr. Richard?
No. I'm no physicist or physician, Dr. Berkeley. I leave all that up to you.
Well, I can promise you, from the moment your wife is dead, she could be no safer anywhere else in the world.
When my wife is dead, what a price to pay for total safety.
Oh, do not think of the price now. Remember, you, with my help, are going to make her immortal.
Doctor, they say I have most of the money in the world. It's an overstatement. But I have enough. If immortality can be bought, I will spend it all.
Yeah, Shirley. Shirley? What's that? Oh, the boss's hotline. Hello, Bill Porter, Mr. Richard.
You alone, Bill?
Yes, sir.
All right, listen carefully. I want you to drop everything and come straight down to the island by helicopter. Red light all the way.
I got you, Mr. Richard.
The chopper will pick you up at the usual place. No one is to know that you're going or that you're missing.
Roger.
I'm going to give you the safe file combination. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Don't write it down.
No, I'll remember it.
25 left, 8 right, 1 full rev plus 10 left, 6 left, 3 right. Now repeat it.
25 left, 8 right, 1 full rev plus 10 left, 6 left, 3 right.
Okay, bring all the contents. All.
Can do.
One more thing. I want you to bring someone with you.
Who?
Dr. Fleming.
Maggie. Hey, has anything gone wrong with Mrs. Richards having the baby or something?
Please, don't ask questions. Can you bring her?
Well, I don't know, I guess, if it's important enough, but it's at short notice.
Important enough. Are you two still going to be married?
Well, that's the general notion.
Well, maybe we can have the wedding down here. Bring enough clothes for the week.
Look, Mr. Richards, me you've got. I'm committed to you all the way. Not only because you're my bread and butter, but because, well, I'm committed. Now, Maggie, I don't control unless there's something seriously wrong with the sister.
Bill, tell Maggie that Felicia needs her. Tell her that this all has to be undercover. I'll explain when you get here. And for heaven's sake, do all that I've asked you to.
Yeah, Shirley.
The red light was up, so I knew you were talking to you-know-who. You have a visitor I've been holding.
Shirley, I can't see anyone this morning. I have a lot of things to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I think you will see this lady. It's Dr. Margaret Fleming.
Maggie? Oh, for the love of Pete, send her right in. Hey, Maggie, come here.
That's a little more like it. I'm not used to cooling my heels when... Oh, darling, watch my rib cage.
Oh. Hey. Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, I had a morning clinic at the hospital. I got an early break.
Huh?
I had a little shopping to do, and I passed by your imposing building, and I said to myself, why not... Darling, what's wrong?
Come on over by the window. We have to talk.
You mean someone else is bugging you besides me?
Now, drop it. Joke time's over. Listen, Maggie, honey, I'm on red alert, and so are you.
What is it, Bill?
Well, secret orders, both of us. Pat for a week is up the minute before last. Report to the island via helicopter. Pick up soonest.
What's gone wrong? Did Felicia miscarry or something?
I don't know the answer to anything. Now, can you bug out just like that without a lot of questions?
Well, yes, as it happens, I can. That's why I'm floating free as of the moment. I've been writing, Felicia. I don't get any answers, and I made up my mind I was going down there to dig up some myself.
Well, I'll go pack some stuff, and you do the same. And meet me, how about noon at the information booth at the terminal?
Yes. Of course, it's crazy, but then everything you do with my brother-in-law is. Only for some reason, this time I'm scared. You brought enough luggage for a month, Bill. Is this going to be very formal?
Well, my bag isn't all personal. I hate to tell you what the bulk of it is.
Why?
Well, you might hijack the plane and dump me for good in favor of it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't really know. Something big, something really way out is cooking. I don't like this trip.
Neither do I. I'm worried about my sister.
Well, we'll soon find out. There's the island dead ahead. We'll be dropping down on it any moment. Fasten your seatbelt, lover, and do a little praying.
Why? Is it a dangerous landing?
It isn't the landing that's worrying me. It's why we're making it.
How is it, madame, monsieur?
No better, Tante Marie.
Oh, but no worse.
At least there is no pain that we can't control as yet. If there were a God in heaven...
Hush, monsieur. For you to say I think that is blasphemy. And of all places, not in front of him.
What? My inestimable ancestor, Richard the Red-Handed.
Why do you keep his portrait hanging? This murderer, thief, robber?
I don't know, Tante. He's a part of the family line, and to take it down would leave a gap in the succession. Besides, ever since I grew up, on my occasional visits to the island, he was a valuable object lesson to me.
Because he is your opposite.
Well, certainly not in looks, especially since I grew this beard.
But in his soul, this man was all depravity.
A product of his times, perhaps. Did you want me for something?
Oui, monsieur. The bird with the great wing approaches. It should be landing by now.
Yes, I know. The pilot short waved me he was on approach. Did you send Michael to meet them at the pad?
With Pierre to bring the bags. Where will they sleep?
Put Maggie, Dr. Fleming, next to Mrs. Richards. And Mr. Porter next to the bedroom that I'm using now. I must go downstairs and talk to them immediately. I'm going to be blunt and waste no time. Partly because, in my view, there is none to waste, and mainly because a surgeon's knife has to be swift and sure. First, Felicia is not having a baby.
What? Miscarriage? Oh, I was afraid.
No,
when
Maggie. There never was any baby. That was just a general cover so we could disappear from view. The truth is, you must know that it is as hard for me to tell you as for you to hear. Behind the optic nerve is a melanemic tumor. A cancer that is neither operable or reversible.
Oh, Lord, no.
Chief,
no.
Does that mean... She'll be blind in a matter of days. She isn't dead before that. In either case, death is inevitable.
I want to see her.
Of course you will. But first I must ask you to understand and to help us. We have only been waiting for this, for you to get here. This will be the last time you see your sister.
What do you mean?
I mean that once you have said your goodbyes, and I have said mine, Felicia and I have agreed that she will be placed under radical hypothermia in suspended animation.
Before she's dead?
The greater her chance for recovery when she is revived in the future. By the time a cure for her condition can have been perfected, and she can be returned to life.
I won't permit it. I'll have you stopped.
How? Everything is ready. You're isolated on this island until I arrange to have you taken off.
I warn you. If you do this, Richard, I'll have you arrested for murder.
That will be rather hard to do, since once Felicia is successfully put to sleep, I shall follow her. If we die, we die together. But if she is to wake someday, she wants as much as I do for me to be there.
Now, wait a minute, Chief. You're as good as committing suicide.
Not if you believe as I do. I'm only using all of my money for something worthwhile. I am buying the woman I love a piece of the future, and my right to share it with her.
Well, here is such a tangle of hope, love, danger, and wish fulfillment that it could vie with a Gordian knot as a puzzle to untie. It'll take a little more time and consideration to approach it. I'll return shortly with Act Two. The Gordian knot, as I'm sure you will remember, was never unraveled. Alexander the Great solved the problem by simply taking his sword and slicing the knot in twain. A quick and easy remedy to a tantalizing and difficult problem. But can this one be solved as easily?
I still think you must be mad, Ross.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maggie, since your specialty is psychiatry. But I can assure you that you are mistaken.
Even admitting some techniques have been perfected to preserve the body, there's no way to return it to full life.
Not now. But within the next 50, 100 years, who knows what techniques will be devised? Say even 1,000. If those techniques are developed, they cannot be used on a body that has decomposed to dust. Maggie, please, let me take you down and show you the lab that we have built, the preparation and precautions that have been taken. Have you met Dr. Berkeley?
No. What's the difference? It's all impossible, as Bill can tell you. Under the circumstances, no doctor would issue a death certificate.
There may be no need for death certificates.
I give up for the moment. I want to see Lisha. That's all I care about now.
You may on one condition.
What?
That you discuss none of this with her.
Now, wait a minute.
Bill, stay out of this.
No, I can't, Ross. Damn it, Maggie and I are going to be married. This is all in the family.
Exactly, which is where I want it to stay. Maggie, please, for Felicia's sake, she's under sedation, barely avoiding excruciating pain, and she has no illusions how hopeless her case is. This is her decision more than mine. And I have to ask you, for God's sake, as you believe in him, not to tell her that I plan to join her. You know she'd rather die in hopeless agony than think her illness would stop my present life.
You don't ask much, do you? All right, if I can have a quid pro quo.
What?
I will say nothing of our conversation together here today. If you promise to take no action until we've discussed this again.
Granted. One moment. I'll have Tante Marie show you up.
Oh, that old lady who greeted us when we came in.
Yes.
How old is she? Where does she come from?
She's from Martinique. She's been in the family employ since before I was born. We used to have large holdings in the Caribbean centuries ago. I suppose Tante Marie is descended from some of the servants who came back with my original ancestor who bought this island.
Oh, she looks at least 100.
I wouldn't be surprised if she were. Entree, Tante Marie. This is my wife's sister, Dr. Margaret Fleming. Will you take her up to see Mrs. Richard?
Grand plaisir. Madame le docteur, if you will come with me.
Thank you.
Remember our agreement.
I won't forget.
After you.
You've been with Mr. Richard's family a long time, Tante Marie.
Ever since I first came to this house.
And you stay here always?
I stand guard.
Stand guard? Over what?
Over the past, the present, and the future. Here I make my home. If Madame le Docteur would go up the stairs.
Of course. It must be very lonely in this great, huge, old house.
There are others who watch with me. Michel, Pierre, Jean. We are needed here. To the left, if you please.
Oh, this gallery, how magnificent. Are these all portraits of the family?
From the first to the present, Monsieur Richard. Before they became American, they were of the British nobility.
Well, which was the first American? Or the last Englishman?
There. Before you.
But that could be Roth himself. I mean, that could be the present, Mr. Richard. What an incredible resemblance.
You see only the outward look, or what the artist paints. That one was the devil incarnate. He died 300 years ago.
Has my sister seen that portrait?
I think poor wounded little bird. She was too sick when she came here to see or know much.
Is she so ill?
Oui, Madame le Docteur. I am an old woman without your education, your knowledge. But the shawl of death is about her shoulders.
Bill, did you bring the power of attorney?
Yes, in my attaché case.
All right, let's start with that. I want it to be a full power.
You mean attorney, in fact?
With total powers over all my affairs, personal or business.
Wow. Well, I don't know about that. First off, shouldn't it be Mr. Dietz?
Dietz is too old, Bill. I want a young man like yourself who'll last maybe long enough till I get back and whom I can trust absolutely.
Well, you can trust me, but...
But what?
Come on, Chief. This is a pretty wild ride. After you went through with this, are you legally dead or are you alive? Or where does Felicia stand?
Felicia is as good as dead right this moment. I want to spare her the agony of waiting for that to be legal.
That's just the point. Chief, honest, there's so many legal arguments here. It's like all those angels dancing on the head of a pin. What's the use of getting into them? Cryogenics, freezing someone after they're legally dead, that's one thing. There's no law against it. But what you're trying to suggest or contemplate, there's just no way
Bill,
that...
please don't fight me. Help me. You know how much I love Felicia, and nothing else matters. I'd give my life for hers. All I'm asking you to do in friendship and in the name of love is to help me protect her and give her the only last chance I know to live.
Chief,
Monsieur Richard, excuse me. Where is the little madame? You go quick. I think...
Get Dr. Berkeley. Get him up there fast. Call from here.
Yes, master.
What is it, Tante Marie?
The beautiful one. I am afraid she is dead.
Maggie. Maggie, what happened?
It's Lisha. She's dead. Oh, Bill, we only had this little time together.
Maggie, what happened?
These melanomas, they go wild.
Was Dr. Berkeley here?
Oh, yes. He'd been expecting it.
Well, now what?
He's gone downstairs to the, the vault, the crypt, to arrange with his assistants for perfusion.
You mean they're going ahead with what the chief wanted anyway?
Oh, it makes no difference now. It's all perfectly legal.
Is there some way I can help?
Not Lish. Not her anymore. But Ross...
What about him?
I hope when this form of burial he wants is over with, we can try to help him. I don't know.
Well, what do you mean?
He's like a wild man. He chased all of us out of the bedroom to be alone with Lish. I tell you, darling, the only thing that's keeping me from going completely to pieces is my concern about him.
You think he's blown his... I mean that he's not sane?
I think that Ross has always walked the tight edge of being schizoid. I just hope he hasn't slipped over and become paranoid.
Where is he now?
Alone with Lish.
I'd better go up there.
No. No, leave him alone. He has the right to vent his own sorrow in his own way, alone with his wife. Just hold me tight, Bill.
Oh, darling.
Because of Lisha. And because I hope and pray, if Ross is left alone, he can find his own release.
Felicia. All right, darling. The doctor says it doesn't make all that difference, dead or alive. I'll take you downstairs myself. Oh, how little you weigh. How wasted you are. Darling, wherever you are, don't be afraid. You won't be alone long. And you will be back here again someday with me. Soon as I get you downstairs, we'll save you. We'll make you immortal. God. There is no God if he can take someone like you for no reason. I renounce him. On this island, I alone am God.
That's better. Released at last from the chains of centuries. A fellow reprobate and recanter. Good welcome, nephew.
Who is that? Who spoke?
Look on your likeness in the portrait. The one whose name you bear. See the life in me eyes.
I must be going mad. I have no time for delusions.
Quite right. No time to spare on me now. See to your wife. But once you have commended her to the physician's care, I will make a pact with you.
A pact?
Yes. Find me where I lie in the tomb, and in return for my rebirth, my life again, I will give you the secret of all life.
How long are they going to be down there?
It's a long process.
I don't understand.
The blood has to be removed and stored. The body perfused with glycerol or some such substance. The only thing is, Ross, I'm so worried about...
Now, look, forget it, dear. His affairs are all in order. Just to set your mind at rest, I'll check them out, okay?
All right.
All right, good night, love. Try to get some rest.
All right. She's ready, gentlemen. Lift her into the casket carefully.
Chief, are you all right?
Bill, what the hell are you doing here? Get back upstairs.
I just wanted to make sure that everything
is as all right as it can be. You can assure Maggie of that. I'll see you in the morning.
All right. Close the casket.
Now, please, one moment.
Mr. Richards, I don't want to lose any more refrigeration than we have already lost.
All right. All right, do what you must.
Close the lid. Very well. That's it, Mr. Richard. We have done all that human hands can do. From now on, the computer takes over.
All right. Then get out of here. All of you. I want to be alone with my wife.
5 o'clock of the morning, just before dawn. An excellent time for our business. So before you wake, my 10th generation nephew, let us make our bargain. I, too, once loved a woman, a princess I stole from Martinique, bringing her here to this chateau I built along with her faithful serving woman. The aged crone you now call Tante Marie. But I tired of my Marguerite and not being cursed with a conscience as you are, I threw her into the sea. My stupidity was in not realizing that having trafficked with heathens, I had made myself vulnerable to them. The woman, Tante Marie, is a Vaudin, high priestess of voodoo. And she killed me even as your wife was killed. Stabbed through the eye in a waxen image by a golden nail driven into my brain. Find me where I lie in my tomb in this same crypt and remove the golden spike. Then I shall return and in reward offer you the secret of all life.
Ross Richards searches the shelves and niches of the crypt that stretches into the shadows. At length he finds a casket, and smearing away the dust, reads, Sir Ross Richard, he that was called the Red-Handed. With an effort, he opens the ancient coffin. In the bottom of it lies no evidence of a corpse, only a small, crude figure of a waxen doll with a golden spike driven into one eye and through the brain. I shall return in a moment with Act 3. For a long moment, Ross Richard looks down on the ludicrous sight of that primitive doll transfixed through the brain. Then, slowly, with instinctive distaste and a ripple of fear down his spine at the ancient evil it suggests, he lifts it from the coffin. And suddenly, once again, the voice, so like his own, is sounding insistently in his ear.
You have it in your hands. The secret of life. If you want to translate it, pull out the nail, the spike, and set me free.
Why not? I have nothing to lose anymore. Very well. Now. What was that?
The voodoo woman. In despair that I have triumphed at last. Hey, put her aside. I will take care of her later. Now there is our pact. You have freed me.
I must be going mad. I can see your shape standing before me, doublet, sword, a ghost out of the past.
Reborn, but no longer ghost.
You promised me the secret of all life.
Yes. The more fool you to trust me. For I shall have it, not you.
What do you mean?
Can you see me anymore?
No.
Because I have already occupied your body and cast you out. How could you have trusted me, poltroon, idiot, sentimentalist? The secret of life is to own a body, as I now own yours, leaving you to wander as I have between heaven and hell.
No! God help me!
You renounced God and turned yourself over to the devil. As his advocate, I claim title to your body by right.
No, never! Never!
Too late. This body is mine.
No, I won't let you.
You can't stop me.
Bit of strength that I have.
Chief, what is it? What's wrong? Let him alone, Bill. It's some kind of seizure. I'll handle it. I need a hypo. Darling, look there. The first cabinet, the autoclave's just beyond.
Okay.
What is it, darling? It's some kind of a seizure. Help me now.
Okay.
Roll back that right sleeve.
All right, sure, Maggie. Here's the hypo.
Now help me hold it.
I'm holding. Okay.
Now.
Okay.
There. Should take hold in a minute.
Well, what happened to him, Maggie?
just what I was afraid of. He's gone over the edge. The question is, into what?
Oh, great serpent, whose head reaches high above the clouds, and whose tail is buried in the darkest deep of the seas, I command and conjure you, in the dread and dark name of voodoo, to appear before thy faithful servant in her agony and her terror, and to answer all questions in whatsoever form shall please you, so that I must know what to do with the devil man I conquered in your name 4,000 moons ago, and who now walks abroad amongst us again. Hear me, I beg you, and tell me if my time is come at last. And if not, what is my task?
Tante Marie! Tante Marie! Tante Marie!
The master. Master Critchell.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Where are you?
I do not know. In space. Nowhere. Blankness. I am cast out. Cast out from my own body.
By the red-handed one. Your ancestor.
Yes. He tricked me. I found the voodoo doll in his coffin, and I pulled the pin from his head.
Ah! Ah! I knew it. I could feel it, as though it was torn from my own brain. So I cried aloud in pain and fear, and to warn you.
I heard your cry, but it was too late.
Where did you leave the doll, master? And the golden nail?
I don't know. In the coffin. By the coffin when his form appeared.
If they are still there, I can return your soul to your body to cast out his.
Find the doll before he does. Find the doll. Find the doll. Find the doll.
Find the doll. I've got to find the doll before...
Ross, take it easy. It's all right.
Who are you?
Maggie?
I know no Maggie. Yeah. What holds me down?
Those restraining straps, Bill. He's going into convulsions.
You don't understand.
Tighter, tighter.
You must help me. I beg you. You're all against me. Against me. If I can't find the doll, you see that I'm threatened. You see the danger. I must find the doll. The doll. The doll.
Good Lord. What's wrong with him, Maggie?
I don't know. I mean, I can't answer it right away, Bill. It's some sort of form of schizophrenia. Compulsion, neurosis. Except the convulsions are not classic symptoms. There may be a somatic problem, some neurological complication. I really don't know. When we got here last night, my brother-in-law told me that it was his intention to have his sister perfused and put under radical hypothermia before she died.
That was his intention?
Would you have done that for him, Doctor?
I am an old man. The last best part of a long life has been in the study of cryogenics. I believe with all my heart that we stand on the threshold of a breakthrough. Would I have used this technique on Mrs. Richard had she been alive? I don't know. Fortunately, I did not have to face the temptation.
And what about Ross himself?
A young man in the full vigor of health. That is another question. For no more than any other physician do I pretend to be God. But no, we are not ready for that yet, if ever.
You need have no concern as long as Mr. Richard is alive.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I want to know. Come on, Bill.
Right with you.
We've got to get in touch with the mainland. Ross has got to be taken to a hospital with full facilities and have his condition evaluated. Where's the phone?
I don't know. Probably in the study.
Look, here's someone who should. Tante Marie?
Oui, monsieur the doctor?
We want to find a phone.
That is in the master's room, where I do not know it is hidden.
What's that you have in your hand?
The voodoo doll that the master found, and the golden nail that he took from its head.
The what?
The master is with the doctor. How is he?
He's quite sick, Tante Marie. That's why we need the telephone, to get a helicopter here to take him to a real hospital.
Hospital cannot help. His sickness is of the soul. He does not live in his own body.
What? Bill. And if he doesn't, then who does?
Come with me.
I will show you.
You don't think there could be anything to that old dame's claim about the picture?
I think quite possibly there could. Keep looking for that phone.
Yeah, sure. You can't be serious.
I don't believe in voodoo mumbo-jumbo, but in Ross's state of mind, he might have. It could have been very real to him.
You mean because he's half off the track anyway, this might have been enough to knock him all the way?
Something like that. Bill, I've got it. I've got it.
Where?
Here, in the closet.
Oh. What's the matter?
No tone. Here, listen.
Yeah. The line's dead. This is worse than useless.
Is there any other way off this island?
Well, there are boats in a channel if you can navigate it.
Well, why can't you?
You have to see it to believe it. Oh, there must be someone on the island who can get through besides Ross himself.
Well, let's go find him.
O great and living serpent, I offer up to you this waxen candle as the light of your eyes to see the obedience I offer in your name. Here is the doll, the living representation of the living devil who must be destroyed. And here is the instrument, the golden nail, which I take in thy name to strike into the brain and soul of our enemies and to free my master. Once it is done, bring me back to thee, for I am weary. Give me a sign, O great serpent. At thy command, I strike!
Dr. Fleming.
Yes, Dr. Berkeley, what is it?
I have been looking for you. Where were you?
We were down at the harbor. We're trying to make arrangements to get off the island. What is it?
Mr. Richard, he died suddenly in one huge convulsion. I don't know what happened.
Hey, wait a minute. Anyone smell anything burning?
Yes. Do you suppose the storm,
It could
lightning...
not affect us in the catacombs.
Coming from upstairs. Come on.
What is it, Bill?
Tante Marie, she's dead. There was a lighted candle in the whole room is a sea of fire.
Can't we put it out?
I'll take a full armor and a fireboat. We gotta get out of here before this whole place goes up like a bonfire. It's chateau, it's mostly wood. It's dry as tinder.
Good Lord, perhaps I am being punished. We've got to get everyone out of here.
What do you mean?
Well, with all my precautions, I never thought of this kind of fire. If it generates enough heat to melt through to the hydrogen, it isn't only the house, but the whole the whole island that could blow sky high.
Did we get everyone off, Bill?
Well, except Tante Marie and Lisha. And Ross. That's it.
They wanted to make that island their grave. Mr. and Mrs. Richard, I mean. Ironic, isn't it? And instead of being frozen, they stand a better chance of being incinerated.
You mean you think the hydrogen tanks?
There is your answer. Or
Maybe it is the answer that those who fly in the face of God only court destruction.
But at least, wherever Ross and Lisha are, they can be together now. What more could any of us ask from the future than to share it with those we love?
A strange, tortuous story, and one that, in spite of all the pyrotechnics, really has no ending. I can only leave you with nothing but questions. I have no answers. Is there anyone who does? I'll be back shortly. When the fire backdrafted to the ground floor, the whole blazing inferno suddenly collapsed to make a grate out of the catacombs. The lead coffins were fused to tangled lumps of metal, and Ross and his bride had no more future than you or I, wherever we go, when death finds us at last. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Mandel Kramer, Jack Grimes, Ann Petoniak, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Now, at Kroger, there's a brand new way to minimize your food costs with tender, lean, thrifty beef. Thrifty beef is the economical meat choice because it's naturally leaner and priced to save you more. And remember, thrifty beef is unconditionally guaranteed. If you're not satisfied with any cut, just return it to Kroger for replacement or a full refund. Tender, lean, thrifty beef. New from Kroger to help minimize your food costs.
U.S. good, tender, lean, heavy beef round steak, only 98 cents a pound at Kroger.
Say, how'd you like to save a lot of money on a brand new car that looks and rides almost the same as a 75 Impala? Well, thanks to friendly Chevrolet, you can. Several months ago, we realized the rising costs would force large price increases on 75 Chevys, so we ordered cars. Enough cars to fill acres of storage. And now, when other dealers are out of 74s, we still have plenty. Come on down to Friendly and save a lot of money. That's just another reason why Friendly's the #1 new car dealer in the Southwest.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Some people call our kind of entertainment escape fiction. Well, that word has never been more appropriately used than to describe the story you're about to hear. It's about a man with a most unusual profession, a man who makes his livelihood by making escapes. But now, the great Ferlini is going to cap his exciting career with the greatest escape of all, even if it turns out to be the last escape. And if you think Houdini took great chances, wait until you hear what the great Ferlini has in mind.
That's right. I'm going inside that box in a bathing suit, and they're going to dump me right into the middle of the lake.
Joe, but that's crazy. It's too dangerous.
What you mean is I'm too old for it, huh? But I'll show you, baby. I'm not too old for the trick. Or for you.
mystery drama, The Last Escape, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Joan Lovejoy and Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
When you buy a mid-sized car, you expect certain things from it. Mainly, a reasonable combination of comfort and economy. Well, friend, Buick has a mid-size to meet your expectations. The 1975 Century Regal. It's a joy to look at, a joy to ride in, and Buick's new V6 engine makes it a joy to drive, especially past gas stations.
Buick Century Regal, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Sure, I've heard that phrase, give to the college of your choice. Good idea. And I know all colleges need more money, what with inflation and all. It's just that since I graduated, I've been so busy, not just with my career, but with the community affairs, too, I haven't found the time to reevaluate.
Take the time now and give more to the college of your choice. Now.
A public service message of this station and the Advertising Council.
Kitchen appliances are power tools, too, just as much as drills and jigsaws. Hi, Frank Lieber here to tell you True Value hardware stores have that kind of power tool, too. Kitchen appliances that help cooks create. A West Bend party percolator, for instance. It makes a lot of coffee, 20 cups, and then keeps it hot. If you ever had to make coffee for 10 with a 9-cup percolator, you know the advantage of that. It has a durable polypropylene body and a two-way spigot, just $9.99. And there's a Toastmaster broiler oven, one that cleans itself as it cooks. In one position, it broils and grills. Flip it over, and it bakes and roasts. It's just $32.88 at True Value hardware stores. And there's a Hamilton Beach 14-speed blender. It comes with 2 special plastic containers. You can blend food in them, then store them away in the refrigerator. Just $19.88. Kitchen appliances are power tools, too. Just a few of the values at participating True Value hardware stores.
We're in the glamorous Tropicana Supper Club. The music is playing, the palm trees are swaying, but unfortunately, the music is being produced by a sleazy 3-piece band, the palm trees are papier-mâché, and the Tropicana isn't in the tropics. It's New Jersey. If there is any glamour here, it's the glamour of illusion. And that's what the customers have come to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's what you've all been waiting for. Direct from command performances in London, Paris, and Rome, the man who defies ropes, chains, locks, handcuffs, steel boxes, and prison bars, the one, the only true successor to the immortal Houdini, here he is, Fellini the Great! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be here with you this evening. You know, some people have asked me why I do these things. Why I continue to risk injury and even death in order to demonstrate my ability to escape from any bonds devised by mortal man. But let me tell you the reason. It's because of a deep, abiding love of liberty, to demonstrate the indefatigable spirit of man in his quest for personal freedom. A freedom which each one of us enjoys in this wonderful country of ours. And now I'd like to introduce you to a lovely young lady who is going to assist me in my demonstration this evening. Here she is, Miss Wanda Wilson. As you can see, Miss Wilson is holding something in her hand. It's a straitjacket designed to restrain the most violent madman. Madness, as you know, often increases the strength of its victim enormously. But this jacket has been created so skillfully that experts will swear that there is no way out of one. The great Houdini, however, once proved that it can be done. And tonight,
before your eyes, I am going to attempt to duplicate his astonishing escape. Wanda?
Yes, Fellini.
Please ask 2 men from the audience to assist us.
Yes, Fellini. Well, how about, what about you two gentlemen? Will you help out? Oh, thank you very much.
Now, if you 2 gentlemen will just put the jacket on me. Yeah, that's right. I fold my arms around my torso, and then you secure every strap. Yeah, that's it. Just as tight as you can now. Yeah, that's right. Every single one of them. A little tighter. Tighter. Make sure there's absolutely no way I could get out of it. Thank you, gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to spare you a sight of my agonies, Wanda will place a screen in front of me.
Here it is, Fellini.
Wanda, can you come here a minute?
No, Tommy, not now. The actor's
I've got to talk to you. Can you meet me later?
I don't know.
Please.
I'll try. That's all I can say.
All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, now one strap is torn or broken. The straitjacket is in perfect condition. But I am free. I'll tell you one thing about this escape. You don't have to be crazy to try it, but it helps.
Wanda, I'm over here.
Tommy, I can't talk too long.
Why'd you come out without a coat? You'll freeze to death.
Well, I couldn't very well have put a coat on. Joe would have asked where I was going.
Where is he now?
In the dressing room. I gotta get back there.
He really keeps tabs on you, doesn't he?
And you know how he is. What did you want?
You know what I wanted. To see you. To see you alone for a change.
Oh, Tommy.
They really liked your husband tonight, didn't they?
Oh, it's that kind of a crowd. They liked you, too.
Thanks.
I didn't mean it that way. I mean, well, you know what I think of you, Tommy. Your singing, I mean.
Is that all you mean? My singing?
Tommy, don't. Not here, not in this filthy alley.
Where, then? There's no place I can ever see you. No place at all.
But it can't be helped. Joe has to know where I am every minute. He goes crazy if he doesn't see me around all the time. Not that he's jealous. He thinks too much of himself to be jealous of me. He just has to know I'm around, admiring him, waiting on him hand and foot.
He treats you like a slave.
Tommy, I got to go. He's probably foaming at the mouth right this minute.
Wanda, please, listen. One kiss. One.
All right. Oh, Lord, why does someone like you have to come along now?
Hey, where were you?
I told you I went to get some cigarettes from the machine.
You shouldn't smoke. I never smoked in my life. You think I could have lungs like mine if I smoked? I got the lungs of a 20-year-old, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Boy, I really felt good out there tonight. I could have done a steel box bust out tonight. That's how good I felt. Hey, you see that little guy who put me in a straitjacket? Little guy thought he was going to fix me. See how tight he worked the straps?
I was there, Joe.
The little guys, they're the worst. It's a pleasure to fool them.
Joe, what do you say? Are you just going to keep staring into that mirror all night?
I like what I see. Don't you like what I see?
I never knew anyone who liked to look at himself the way you do.
49 years old. Nobody would ever take me for 49. What do you say?
You're a Greek god, Joe. And speaking of Greeks, we're invited out to dinner tonight. Roscoe is buying.
Roscoe, he spoils my appetite. You hear him talk, the escape business is dead. He should have seen that crowd tonight, that's all I say. He's no different.
Well, he booked you into this job, didn't he? He ought to know if it's dead or not.
Only thing wrong with the escape business, it don't get enough publicity. That's the only thing.
All right, Joe.
Everything comes back. Old movies come back, old songs, even old clothes. Only you gotta make a splash. And I mean a splash.
Joe, you're not going to start that again, are you?
Start what?
With Roscoe. You're not going to start talking about that water business again, are you? I'm sick of that subject.
You're getting old, Wanda. That's your trouble. The water trick is the best idea I had in years.
Don't talk to me about age. You're no chicken, Joe, and don't forget it. An escape like that could be too much for you to handle.
So I'm no chicken, huh? Listen, sugar. I count 10 new wrinkles on your face since last week. Take a good look in the mirror.
Oh, stop it, Joe.
Go on, take a look.
You're hurting me.
Go on, I said. Look at yourself.
Stop it.
You calling old, huh? I'm younger than you, baby. On account I keep in shape.
All right. Let me go.
That's right. Turn on the tears.
Not everybody thinks I'm old, Joe. Not everybody.
You should have seen me tonight, Phil. I was the best. That crowd really ate it up. Didn't they, Wanda?
Yeah, it was a good crowd for that crummy joint.
Don't knock crummy joints, not if they pay off every Friday.
Listen, after tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if they booked me for another month.
I'd be surprised. You close next week.
What?
I told you it was a 3-week engagement, Joe.
Yeah, but you said... maybe it would go longer.
Well, that's as far as it goes.
Okay. Okay, we'll find someplace else, right? Someplace better than that crummy Tropicana.
Sure.
I'm telling you, Phil, the escape business is coming back. And when it does, I'm going to be right on top.
You're practically the only one left.
All I need is one good break, one good publicity stunt.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Starting with that water trick again?
Yeah, that's right.
Thought you were going to stop bothering me about that.
I don't stop bothering you until we do it.
Look, Joe, you know as well as me that times are different. 20, 30 years ago, a good press agent could ballyhoo an escape artist right onto the front pages. Only Houdini's been dead a long time.
Sure, Houdini's dead. But I'm alive. Me, Joe Fellini.
It's one thing about you, Joe. You never had any trouble with false modesty.
Listen, what could Houdini do that I can't? I work with the ropes, the chains, irons. I can get out of boxes, bags, hampers, chests. I can do all the handcuff routines. Nobody does a faster straitjacket than me. Besides, you know that Houdini used a lot of phony trick stuff.
And I suppose you don't?
Sure, sometimes. I got my skeleton keys, my phony bolts, and all that other junk. But you know me, Phil. I do my best tricks with muscle and brains, right?
Sure. You're the greatest, Joe.
Yeah, I keep in shape. Ask Wanda here. 1 hour a day with the barbells. Yeah, I still got a terrific chest expansion. I can do this water trick, Bill. It'll be great.
You know something, Wanda? Maybe the only way to stop your husband from talking about this is to let him do it.
Oh, Phil, no.
All right, Joe, how do you plan to work the act?
I really do it up good, Phil. First, I'll let him handcuff me. I mean, genuine cuffs. All checked out by the chief of police or somebody like that.
Now, what makes you think I can line up the chief of police?
Then after I'm handcuffed, a rope around my body around 50 feet. Then they put me in a burlap sack and tie it up good. Then they put the whole works into a steamer trunk and dump me right in the middle of the lake. How's that sound?
Like sudden death.
Don't worry about it. 2 minutes after that trunk goes into the water, out I come. Then all I gotta do is swim.
And how do you plan to do it?
Oh, I ain't giving away no trade secrets, Phil. All I can say is I got a new gimmick that'll make it more sensational than even the water trick Houdini did.
Phil, you can't let him go through with this. It's a trick for a young man.
I can do it, I said. Just tell me when we start, Phil.
I'll tell you when, Joe. As soon as you can prove to me that you can swim.
Really a miracle. I never thought you'd be able to get away from that guy, Wanda.
Oh, Joe finally went someplace he couldn't take me.
Where's that?
To a men's gym. He went to swim in their pool.
What for?
Oh, he's going to do a trick. He calls it the water trick. He gets handcuffed and tied and all that, and they dump him into the lake in a big steamer trunk.
Ooh. That sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, the only danger would be Joe getting too winded to swim to the surface. I know he can get out of the cuffs and the ropes and all that, but...
It seems to me that if the slightest thing went wrong...
Oh, he'll take all the precautions, or we will, rather.
We?
Well, I help him out with the trick part of it.
Oh. Then there is a trick.
Part of it's a trick, naturally.
But, even tricks go wrong sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Did anything like that ever happen to your husband?
Well, yeah, once. He couldn't open the lock on his handcuffs. See, he had a key hidden in the cuff of his trousers, but it slipped out of his hand and fell between the cracks of the floorboard. He wasn't hurt or anything. It was just a wicker basket escape on stage.
I see. But if anything like that happened now, I mean, at the bottom of a lake.
But that would be terrible. It'd be awful.
Yeah. It would be really tragic, wouldn't it?
I don't want to think about any such thing. I just don't want to think about it.
No, of course not, Wanda. At least, we won't think about it tonight.
Well, unless I heard wrong, it sounds to me that I've just heard a conversation about murder. No, the word wasn't spoken. The plans weren't made, but it wasn't difficult to hear between the lines. Will Mrs. Joe Ferlini really spoil the grandiose plans of Ferlini the Great? We'll find out when we return shortly with Act Two.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ed McMahon. Welcome once again to $1 Million Question. Madam.
Yes.
What is your name, please?
My name is Jones, Geraldine Jones.
Geraldine Jones.
That is
We're
correct.
about to ask you the $1 Million Question.
$1 million?
If you're correct, yes, if you're correct, you will win $1 million.
Honey hush.
Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, here's the question. What is the largest selling beer in the entire world?
Budweiser.
You're right. Boy! You just won $1 million.
Would you give it to me in Budweiser?
Of course. Be sure and watch Flip Wilson. And the name of the special is Flip Wilson, of course.
My guests are going to be Peter Sellers, Lily Tomlin, Richard Pryor,
and, of course, Flip Wilson. That's Flip Wilson, of course. This Friday night on TV. Sponsored by Budweiser, of course. What more can I say?
When you say Budweiser.
Of course.
You've said it all.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
When's the last time you enjoyed a really big chocolate bar? A big Three Musketeers bar. A Three Musketeers. Thick milk chocolate outside. Fluffy chocolate whipped inside. Fluffy, not stuffy, so you don't feel full. A big Three Musketeers bar. Three Musketeers.
When your mouth waters for chocolate, bite into a Three Musketeers bar. Big chocolate taste that's easy on your tummy. Light, whipped-up chocolate fluffiness inside. Creamy milk chocolate outside. Three Musketeers. They're fluffy, not stuffy, so you don't feel full. Enjoy the big chocolate bar that's fluffy, not stuffy.
A big Three Musketeers bar. A big Three Musketeers bar. Three Musketeers.
The engagement is over for Ferlini the Great at the Tropicana Supper Club. But now Joe Ferlini and his wife have a new address, a small and rather shabby hotel which bears the name of Lakeview, undoubtedly because it's located on the edge of Lake Paradise. This afternoon, Wanda Ferlini is alone and bored, disinterested in her copy of Variety, tired of reading about the success of others. But then...
One second. Tommy.
Hello, Wanda. Surprised?
Of course I am. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious I came to see you? No. Scratch that. For publication, I came to audition for a singing job at the Lake Paradise Inn.
Is that the truth?
You know what the truth is. Look, can I come in?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I've already tried to get a job at the inn. Nothing doing there. But Ferlini doesn't have to know that, does he?
You shouldn't have come here, Tommy. It won't look right.
Where is he?
Joe? He's at the lake swimming. That's all he's been doing for days now, practicing his swimming.
Then he's really going to go through with it, the water trick.
Oh, he's coming through with it all right. His agent, Phil Roscoe.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he's actually getting excited about it. Can you imagine? He's been doing a terrific job of lining up publicity.
Publicity won't help Ferlini, Wanda. You know it won't. He's old hat. That escape stuff died when Houdini did.
You never know, Tommy. I mean, he's actually gotten the local chief of police to cooperate. He's going to make sure that the handcuffs are absolutely genuine.
But your husband can still get out of them, right?
Well, yeah, he always does.
How?
Tommy, I told you I didn't want to talk about that anymore. I don't like what you're... Well, you know what I mean.
You don't like what I'm implying, right?
No, I can't blame it on you. I'm the one who did all the implying. I'm the one who said that if one little thing goes wrong, Joe's a dead man. He'll drown.
One little thing.
We've got to stop this. Good Lord, we can't talk about murder like it's something casual.
Murder? Isn't that what we decided? Just because something goes wrong with the act, that isn't murder. We're not going to be arrested for it.
Please, Tommy, I'm trying to forget what we said.
Did you forget saying that you love me?
No. No, I didn't forget that.
Is it still true?
Oh, you know it is.
Wanda.
Tommy, don't. What if he walked in? Then you know who'll get murdered. You and me, both of us.
How's he been treating you?
Worse than ever. Every day it's worse. All he thinks about is the act, night and day. Escape, escape, escape. Oh, sometimes I think I'll go crazy, Tommy. I mean it.
Easy.
He wakes up in the middle of the night, throws off the covers, and takes a bow.
Wanda, what's this?
What?
These handcuffs. Are these the ones he uses in his act?
Well, those are the new cuffs.
The ones he plans to use for the water trick?
Yeah, that's right.
They look real, all right.
They are real.
Oh, then they're not trick handcuffs?
No. This police chief who's going to inspect them, he's an expert in this kind of thing. Oh, he'd spot a trick cuff in 2 seconds.
But Ferlini still gets out of them.
Well, he has to. Or he can't get out of the ropes, or the sack, and then the steamer trunk.
Okay. Then tell me how he does it. You must know, Wanda.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then show me.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Putting the cuffs on you.
I'm no escape artist.
I'll show you how to be one, Tommy. There. Now, see if you can get your hands loose.
Well, I can't. It's impossible.
That's right. It's impossible. Without this.
Oh, a key.
Yeah, just this tiny key. That's all it takes. Just turn the key, and it's open.
Now, you telling me that he has the key with him when he goes into that lake?
Well, of course. There's no other way.
I mean, the key is hidden someplace, like in the trunk or the bag, someplace like that.
Oh, he can't take the chance with this trick. Every single piece of equipment will be thoroughly checked out by the police.
Well, then how will he manage the key?
Well, he hasn't told me that yet. Usually he has it sewn into the cuff of his trousers.
Uh-huh. And is that what he's going to do now?
Well, I just don't know, Tommy.
Well, all I know is this. What we talked about still makes sense to me. Very good sense. All you have to do is make sure that Ferlini the Great has the wrong key.
Look at that story, Phil. Just look at it. 4 big columns all about me.
Now, don't get carried away, huh? It's a big story, but a very little paper. Circulation 10,000, maybe.
Oh, that don't matter. It's a beginning, just a beginning. When I pull that stunt on Saturday morning, I'll be on all the wire services. You wait and see.
I just hope you don't end up in the obituary column.
Stop worrying about me.
Well, I'd worry a lot less if you'd tell us how you're going to do this trick, Joe.
That's what I keep asking him. I've been working for this guy for 18 years, and I know every stunt he pulls. Only this time...
This time, I'm doing something different. Something really terrific.
Look, will you tell us what it is, Joe? I'm knocking myself out, rounding up the press, getting the police to cooperate. I even got us a motorboat free of charge to take you out in the middle of the lake.
Yeah. You're doing a real good job, Phil. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I haven't even told you the best part. I got a big news magazine guy coming out.
What?
That's right. It's a guy I used to know a long time ago. He works on the show business section. I talked him into coming out. If he likes what he sees, well, who knows? You might get some pretty good national publicity.
Hey, that's great, Phil. That's just terrific.
Only I'll tell you this, pal. If I don't learn some details, I'm going to be tempted to call the guy and put him off. I don't want him to come all the way out here just to see a guy get himself drowned. That's not the kind of news I want to see printed.
Come on, Joe. Tell us what you're going to do.
Okay. You want the scoop? Here's how it goes. The steamer trunk is no problem. You'll have a phony bottom. The canvas bag is no sweat either. That'd be the usual type I use. Pull the thread on top, the whole seam comes open.
Yeah, I know about those gimmicks.
As for the ropes, that'll be pure muscle. I'll just make with the chest and muscle expansion. By the time they load the trunk on a motorboat, I'll be out of the ropes. By the time they're ready to dump me in the lake, I'll be out of the canvas bag.
But first you have to get the handcuffs off.
Sure. That's the most important part.
What's it going to be, the key in your cuff?
Well, what's so funny?
There ain't going to be any cuffs.
What?
You heard me. I figure that's the first thing those smart guys will be looking for. Me having a key hidden. So I'll fool them. Completely.
How?
I mean, I'll let the cops examine me from head to foot to make sure I'm not hiding a key on me. And instead of pants, I'll wear a bathing suit.
Are you nuts?
Joe, you've got to have a key. There's no other way to get those handcuffs open.
Oh, sure. I'll have it on me. Because you're going to pass it to me, honey.
Me?
That's right.
Well, how will I do that? And then get away with it?
Ah, that's the part I just dreamed up, and it's a beauty. You're my wife, see? You're going to have to kiss me goodbye before I go into that steamer trunk, right?
Yeah?
Well, guess what you have in your mouth when you give me that kiss?
The key.
Yeah, that's right. You'll kiss me bye-bye and pass that key from your mouth to mine. And that way, I'll be able to slip the key into the lock with my teeth. Get it?
It's a good gimmick, Joe.
It's beautiful, Phil. Beautiful. It can't miss.
Yeah, it does make sense. Nobody would think it's strange that I kiss you goodbye.
Yeah, the most natural thing in the world, honey. After all, any wife would kiss her husband when she may never see him again.
That's it, Joe. Just breathe deep. Get plenty of oxygen into your lungs. You're going to need it.
Oh, stop worrying about me, Phil. I feel great. I feel terrific. Hey, how's that crowd out there?
It's okay. Maybe 100 people. I didn't count it.
Yeah, but that guy's there, isn't he? One from the news magazine?
Yeah, he's here, and a couple of other newspaper guys. One of them from New York.
Yeah, it's going to work, Phil. I can tell. I'm going to really make it back to the big time.
Well, if you're ready, the chief is waiting for you.
I'm ready.
Chief Wallace, I'd like you to say hello to the great Ferlini.
How do, Mr. Ferlini? I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Ferlini, this is Mr. Ralph Crimmins, president of the local Chamber of Commerce, Frank Petty of the Lake Paradise Tribune, and you've already met Dave Brooks, our motorboat pilot.
Well, let's get started, huh? It's a warm day, and I want to go in for a little dip.
Chief Wallace.
Yeah.
Would you begin by placing the handcuffs on Mr. Ferlini?
I certainly will.
Now, you've examined these cuffs, Chief, and you're sure they're genuine?
Oh, they're genuine, all right.
Would you clamp them on, please?
Right. There you are, Mr. Ferlini.
Now, if you other gentlemen will please tie this rope around the great Ferlini's body. Make as many knots as you wish.
Can I lend a hand there, too? I used to be a Boy Scout.
Oh, help yourself, Chief.
May I please have the canvas bag?
Right here.
Thank you. Now, as soon as these gentlemen have finished tying up the great Ferlini, we'll put the canvas bag over his head and lower him into the steamer trunk.
Don't worry, Wanda. I'm going to be fine.
Perhaps you'd like to kiss your husband goodbye, Mrs. Ferlini.
From the looks of things, I'd say that would be a very good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the motorboat has stopped in the middle of the lake. Now, please watch carefully. Now the trunk has been brought to the end of the boat. Chief Wallace and Dave Brooks, our pilot, are carefully lowering it over the side. There it goes, into the water. The steamer trunk has gone straight to the bottom of the lake like a stone. The great Ferlini is inside, in the greatest life and death struggle of his career. Can he work his way free of those steel manacles? Can he escape from 50 yards of rope bound tightly around his body? Can he get out of the canvas sack that covers him from head to foot? Can he break through the solid locks of that trunk and manage to reach the surface on time?
Wanda.
Tommy, you shouldn't have come here.
I just thought it would have been better.
It's 15 seconds now. 15 long seconds for the great Ferlini.
Wanda, what? Is everything all right?
Please, don't talk to me now, Tommy. Not now.
I'm sorry. I've missed you so much these past 3 days.
I couldn't see you, even though we shouldn't be seen together.
Well, I don't see why not. Everybody knows we're friends. We met at the Tropicana.
30 seconds. The great Ferlini has been underwater, sealed in that trunk for a full 30 seconds, and there's no sign of him. Is he all right?
Wanda, I talked to the manager of the inn again. He thinks he may have a spot for me at the show at the end of next week.
For God's sake, Tommy, how can you talk about show business now?
Well, isn't that what this is all about? Show business?
Wanda, for God's sake, what's happening out there?
I don't know. How should I know?
Why doesn't he come up? He said he'd be up in 20 seconds, no more than that.
I just don't know, Phil.
45 seconds and he's not up. He's got to be all right. He's got to be. Everything went just the way we planned.
Hey, there isn't a sign of him, not a ripple on the water.
He's gone. Phil, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Not coming up. He's drowned.
No.
Joe's drowned.
Well, it looks as if the trick has failed. Or perhaps you could say that the trick has been too successful. The one played on Ferlini the Great by his not-so-loving wife. Now, the question remains, will the crime go unpunished? Or does fate have at least one more trick up its sleeve? We'll find out shortly when we return with Act 3.
There's a fresh new spirit sweeping the land. A free spirit that demands good products. Products that satisfy your sense of good taste and desire for economy. But above all, products that perform. Buick has been touched by this spirit. And this year, our crisply designed, solidly built Buicks will bring joy even to the most demanding of free spirits. The 1975 Buicks, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Stanley Myron Handelman.
Did you know you can have a college grad's career without 4 years of college? All you need is a year or two of technical education to work in fields like engineering, health service, automotive design, and forestry. The facts are in a free booklet called 25 Technical Careers in 2 Years or Less. Just right. Careers, Washington, D.C., 20202.
A public service message of this station and the Advertising Council.
If you want to buy a new home today, your problem isn't the cost of materials. It's the cost of money. High interest rates. Hi, Frank Lieber here to suggest you do this instead. Visit a True Value Home Center. The huge array of building materials you see there will give you ideas about what you can do yourself to renew parts or all of the home you live in now. The basement, for instance. True Value Home Centers can help you change it from workroom for washing machines to a playroom for people. Paneling to go over cold concrete block walls, in wood grains, colors, and scenic designs. Install it yourself. And hardwood parquet flooring to go over the old linoleum. Install it just like tile. You could even install a bar down there. True Value Home Centers have sinks, countertops, and plumbing fixtures, too. You supply the labor, they supply the materials, and some know-how if you need it. Come see what you can do with the home you live in now at your nearby True Value Home Center.
The great Ferlini is dead. His waterlogged body, still loosely bound in rope, still encased in a canvas bag, which became his shroud, still in a steamer trunk, which became his coffin, has been removed from Lake Paradise. Now it's a time of mourning. And a time of questions.
I'm really sorry to be bothering you folks at a time like this, but in cases like these, we need to produce certain facts for the coroner's office. You understand?
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. It's just that there isn't much to say about Joe's death. Things went wrong. That's all there is to it.
Well, that's what we'd like to know. What things went wrong exactly?
How can anybody answer that? So many things can go haywire with an act like that.
That's the truth, Lieutenant. An escape act is a matter of split-second timing. Everything's got to be done carefully, precisely. If one factor goes badly, well, you saw what happened.
I told Joe not to go through with this. He was just too old for such a dangerous stunt.
He'd never tried this water trick before?
No, never.
No. It was Houdini. Houdini did it. Joe always wanted to do something to make him better known than Houdini.
Houdini's been gone a long time. Did he still consider him competition?
Yeah, that's the way Joe was. Alive or dead. The only thing that mattered was reputation. Fame.
Did you try to stop him from this attempt, Mrs. Fernini?
Yes, I did. I did everything I could. I pleaded with him. I begged him.
Maybe it was my fault, Lieutenant. Maybe I should have listened to Mrs. Perlini. But Joe just kept after me about it until...
His reflexes were too slow. That was the real trouble.
Well, that makes sense, I guess, Mrs. Perlini. But it isn't a fact. I still need a rough idea of what might have gone wrong. I guess that means you'll have to tell me how he intended to get out of that steamer trunk.
Well, I don't know if we can do that, Lieutenant.
You mean you don't know?
Well, I mean, it's still a professional secret.
The man is dead, Mr. Roscoe.
Yeah, but just the same, I mean, well, you don't know the pride people like Joe Ferlini take in their work, in their methods. If I tell you how he did his tricks, it would be kind of a betrayal.
Look, I appreciate how you feel, Mr. Roscoe, but I'm not going to publish any expose on the man. I've just got to supply some answers for the record.
Well, I just don't see the point of it. It could have been any of a dozen things.
Well, just name some.
All right. Obviously, he couldn't get the handcuffs off. The key must have dropped out of his mouth.
What key?
You didn't find a key?
We weren't looking for one.
Well, there was a key, all right. Wanda passed it to him before he got into the trunk.
But his arms were bound to his side. How could he open the cuffs, even with a key?
With his teeth. Joe's done that 100 times. But this time, well, he couldn't make it.
Well, we searched the trunk. It was empty.
It probably fell out of the trunk when they opened it. It's only a tiny key. A fish probably swallowed it by now.
I see. And if Ferlini couldn't get out of the cuffs...
He couldn't get out of the ropes, or the canvas sack, or the steamer trunk. And then the air began to give out.
Oh, Phil, that's enough, please. That's enough.
Yeah, Mrs. Ferlini, okay. I guess that's enough for today. It's pretty obvious what happened, and I guess it'll be obvious to the coroner, too. Death by misadventure. Death by misadventure. Now, that's what I'd call a perfect description.
Well, how can you sound so happy about it?
Why should I be unhappy?
Tommy, the man is dead. He died a horrible death.
Died doing what he wanted to do. What more can a man ask?
No, you know the real truth. He died because of me. Because I gave him the kiss of death.
No, don't say things like that.
But it's true. It's absolutely true. I gave him his final kiss, and I passed the wrong key from my lips to his.
You don't have to worry about that. You said the police never found the key to the handcuffs.
No, they never found the key. They can't trace his death to me.
Well, then you're safe.
Safe? Is that what you call it? I killed him, Tommy.
You paid him back for a lifetime of torture.
He was never happier in his whole life. I never saw him so happy. He thought he was going to be so famous.
Look, try to stop thinking about it so much.
Do you think I slept a wink last night? All I could think about was the way that trunk looked when it slid into the lake with Joe inside of it. And the way we waited and waited.
Wanda,
and then the trunk coming up all wet and slimy and Joe still inside. Oh, my God, Tommy, I never had a nightmare that bad in my life. And it was all true.
Well, there's something else that's true. Joe Ferlini is being buried this morning. And that means you'll never have to worry about his mistreating you again.
Yeah. I won't have to worry about living with Joe anymore. Now I'll have to worry about living with myself.
You don't have to live by yourself. You've got me now, Wanda.
Please, Tommy, not now. I can't listen to such talk now. Not on the way to the funeral.
Dear friends, we are gathered here today to consign the mortal remains of Joseph Martin Ferlini to the earth which bore him. Joseph Ferlini was a man of courage and strength, a man who devoted his life to bring pleasure to others. He was, in fact, a man who sacrificed his life to that devotion. He used to say to his audiences, I wish to demonstrate that there is something in the human spirit which cannot be chained. And there is something called the human soul which cannot be kept behind bars. This was Joseph Ferlini, who died performing the work of his life. And who can say...
Excuse me. Is this the Ferlini funeral?
Right. I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Reverend, but this is the Ferlini service, right?
Yes, that's true.
Well, I'm sorry to break this up, but I'm from the county coroner's
Phil, what's going on?
I don't know. Let's go see.
Really, I can't imagine what this is all
I'm
about.
afraid the funeral services can't continue. You see, we have orders to attach the body of Joseph Ferlini.
Yes, but surely...
What's going on here? What's the matter?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Are you Mrs. Ferlini?
Yes?
Why'd you stop the service?
I have a court order. Now, the coroner is requesting a further examination of the remains.
What?
I'm afraid I'll have to open the coffin, Mrs. Ferlini.
Open the coffin? You can't mean that. He's going to be buried. You can't open his coffin
Come
here.
on, you can't get away with that.
I don't have any choice. Now, there's a caretaker's cottage on the grounds, and we can use that for the examination. Would you gentlemen please pick up the coffin and follow me?
Phil, don't let them do it.
Hush, Wanda. It's all right. I'm sure it's just a formality.
Please. The sooner we get this over with, the better. All right, now, please stand back while I open the coffin.
Oh, my God, I don't want to look.
Don't let it bother you, Wanda. You saw Joe when he was in the funeral parlor. He'll look just the same now.
Would you give me a hand with this lid?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, whoa. It's empty.
Dear Lord in heaven.
What did you say?
Don't look, Wanda.
But he's gone. Well, how could he get out of his own coffin?
Gone? Did you say Joe is gone? Jesus!
All right, Mr. Roscoe, let's hear the whole story from the beginning.
Look, I'm really sorry about this, Lieutenant. It was just something I couldn't help. I mean, a promise is a promise.
Yes, and breaking the law is breaking the law.
I'm not under arrest, am I?
Well, we'll determine that after you tell me the truth.
Well, you got to understand the way things are in my profession. Everything is showmanship. Everything. That's what my life has been for the past 30 years.
Is that how long Ferlini was your client?
Practically. In the early days, everything was different. Ballyhoo, crazy stunts, way out schemes for getting publicity. You know how it is.
What about the missing body?
Well, it was like a pact that I made with Joe.
A pact?
Yeah. That's the kind of guy he was. A showman to the end. And I really mean the end.
Well, what was the deal?
He made me promise him that if anything happened to him, if he died, that I would arrange for one last escape. Something that would make him remembered even longer than Houdini.
Are you telling me this was all a cheap publicity stunt?
No, it was a trick, Lieutenant. That's the word for it. I slipped the undertaker $100, and he arranged to have Ferlini buried someplace secretly. Then he put an empty coffin in the hearse with some slates in the bottom to give it weight.
Oh, for love of Pete.
Man from the coroner's office. He was a phony, too. It was an actor I hired so we could open the coffin right on the spot. You see what I mean? Showmanship.
Yes, I see what you mean, all right. But I suppose you know what the effect of your showmanship has been.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Mrs. Ferlini.
Yeah, I feel rotten about that. But I couldn't tell her in advance, Lieutenant. Joe made me swear not to tell anyone. He wanted the mystery to last forever and ever. The last escape of Ferlini the Great.
But considering what happened to Mrs. Ferlini, you had to tell the truth.
Yeah, I had to. Tell me, how is she, Lieutenant? Where have you got her now?
As a matter of fact, she's right next door.
How's she doing?
Look for yourself.
Oh, my God. Wanda.
She's completely out of her head, Mr. Roscoe. And she isn't the escape artist her husband was. She can't get out of that straitjacket.
Well, so Wanda Ferlini does go to prison for her crime. But in this case, it's the kind of prison whose bars are created in one's own mind. And it may well be the most cruel and unusual punishment of all. By the way, you may be interested to know that some doctors prefer to call a straitjacket a camisole. I think it's a much more suitable word, especially if it's going to be worn by a lady. I'll be back shortly.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your loves. But give your cold to contact. The sooner the better.
A common cold is a rotten thing. You miss so much. Sneezing, drips, and congestion can drag you down. Then ask yourself the contact question. 6 or 3 or 1. You'd need 6 cold tablets, 2 every 4 hours, or 3 ounces of Cold's liquid, 1 every 4 hours, or just 1 contact for up to 12 hours continuous relief of those symptoms. That's daytime, then nighttime relief. Both the others have things for aches and fever, and the liquid, something for coughs. Not found in Contact 600 tiny time pills.
Give your cold to contact.
6 or 3 or 1. Take Contact. Only as directed.
It's really a pity that the days of Houdini and his like seem to be gone. However, we think Joe Ferlini was right. Everything does come back. And we can probably look forward to seeing a whole new generation of escape artists, magicians, and illusionists. In fact, you're enjoying one of the greatest illusionists of all time right this minute. It's called radio. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Joan Lovejoy, Joseph Julian, Russell Horton, and Bob Caliban. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
You mean she felt that guilty about what had happened?
Guilty enough to seek punishment for herself. And she did. She punished herself by losing the use of her legs.
And so your treatment was able to cure her?
Yes, I'm happy to say.
It couldn't cure me. See, I didn't lose use of my hands for any kind of reason like that. I mean, it's just some sort of nerve damage.
Well, if that's the diagnosis of your physician, that it's purely physical and incurable.
But I didn't say that. See, I mean, my doctor has never used the word incurable. I have been hoping for years that it would just heal itself. I can't go on living like this. I want my hands back. Oh, dear God, I want my hands.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
growing family store. Families who know shop Myers.
Reap tremendous savings this week during Myers' 20% off sale. House shoes and western boots for all the family. Ladies' sweaters and sweater coats, a famous group of men's dress.